left off, you guys were, because, regardless whether Nuka was here, you guys were in a lot of shit of trouble. All of you went down at the very least at least once, and with some clever thinking of Bobby entering the hut that is a literal house that I've been saying this entire time, he plucked out the magical stone and deactivated the hut. And so you guys are now inside the creeping hut, leveled up to 7, and yeah, it is bright early in the morning. You guys are very bloody, and Baba Lazaga is dead along thanks to a miraculous shot by Erin with his last and final arrow. The giant skull she rode on was destroyed, and the only thing that is left standing would be the creeping hut along with the houses that are surrounding you guys. What would you guys like to do?
Now that was a fight. Whew. And she's looking at the gem and wondering, so what would it be to know if I could control the house with this gem?
I would say Arcana.
This is the stat I'm terrible at. Well, let's find that. -1 Arcana. Nope.
You're not sure.
Well, now, I don't know if anyone else knows this. I feel like taking this thing to Strahd, like, we would not need that wagon anymore. If we could just fix this up. We could have a little walk-in house. Just borrow that little gem from the druids. Borrow that gem from the winery. We could have our own walk-in house for a while. But I don't know if this thing will listen to us.
Yeah, roads to Strahd's castle.
Nuka, I
Sure we don't
can't
need
hear
this.
you.
There are roads to Strahd's castle. I'm sure we don't need this as well.
Well, I was more thinking, if we had this thing going around, I don't think those wolves would mess with us. I don't think anything would mess with us if we were walking around in this. You saw how hard it hit everyone. It has like this.
If we keep the gem though, then why even did we kill Baba Lazar?
Not permanently. We just borrow it. To take it around. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Did we ask? Sorry, is my voice quiet for everyone else, or is it?
I nearly had to turn you up by like 200.
It's weird. I'll see if I can turn up my mic.
It's alright, man. A whispering voice is really hard to make loud. I think Erin wanted to say something as well.
Oh yeah, I was just wondering if Tiatka is in the hut or not.
Yes. She is in the hut as an owl.
Are we all in the hut? Or
Yes.
just outside? Or some of
No. You're all in the hut right now.
Is this better for my mic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Let me know if it's peaking or anything.
Yep, no probs.
Well, if we have this thing, I feel like if we borrowed it for a little while, we could always give it back. I mean, those winery people don't have a house; they could use this thing if they wanted, or they could put the gem back in the ground. But if we had something like this, we could travel around Barovia a little bit safer. I can repair this house, I think. I can try. But if y'all want to get that gem back straight away, I'm also fine with that. Just saying, it'd be nice to have a little creeping hut backing us up.
If
I
we're
was-
truly here for the people of this land, I think we should return the gem.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, I feel like we should head back to town, get ourselves a little bit of a rest, and then get ourselves a little bit of, I guess, preparation. And then we can head to see Strahd tonight, because I feel like we've all been, what? Actually, no, like, we're not actually quite badly hurt. Like, we all had a short rest, so I think we...
Yeah, you've all had a short rest. You can roll hit dice if you want to.
Yeah. Alright.
And then we leveled up. Have we long rested since then?
No.
No.
You level
Okay, so
up,
still, like-
yes, but you're still, you know, doomed a little bit inside the hut. This is like right after the hut.
Yeah. So we don't get like you know, all the new level stuff yet.
I would say you get everything new except for spell slots. You do not automatically get like new level spell slots if you do not have them previously. You know,
Okay.
it's not like, oh, you level up and then you instantly gain like a free 4th level spell or something because you get like a 4th level spell slot. You have to short rest to get it, but you do have the spells for it though. You do have the spells for the next tier. Just can't use it. I'm assuming Ignis wants to roll HP as well.
No, yeah.
Okay. You got 7 hit dice. How much you want to roll?
I'll go with 5. Wait, no, 2.
Okay, we'll go with 2, so that will be 2d10 plus 6. That would be 16 hit points you have recovered. You are at 17.
Nice. I'm almost back at full. That's great.
17. Okay.
There we go.
Right, so you guys are in the creeping hut and just resting up, short rest within the ruins. I am going to bring you guys back to the ruins. So let me just find it.
Oh yeah, does Ignis want to take Baba Lysaga's head?
Yeah.
I think you did, right?
Yeah, I already did.
Okay. Alright. Alright.
Yeah. So Nuka would be roughly here right now.
Now I suppose
You
we
did
should
say
take
we should-
this. Sorry, go on.
No, sorry. You go.
Now I suppose we should take this head back to the people at the winery, or the people at the winery who are now in town after running away from the. Did they evacuate the town or something? Like I remember you said that they had done a delivery and they were back in town.
Yes, they had finished the delivery and they are now back at town.
Well, I don't know about these. I don't know about this Baba Lysaga. She said she wasn't working with the druids, but maybe if we take her head back, they might recognize her. And then we can head to Castle Ravenloft from Vallaki. Or we can all... Ooh, there's still a bit of this place to check out. Like, what's that over there? She's just gonna point at the direction of this. What's this?
As you point at that direction, it looks to be a mansion that is, well, what's remains of a mansion anyways. And it is quite far away, a few hundred feet, I believe. Yep, Gonna take you guys
Y'all
quite
wa-
some time to reach it.
Y'all want to have a look at that, or could we come back here later? Like now we've got this hut, and we beat this hut. We've taken out Baba Saga. We got that gem. We could always have a look at the mansion, just to see what's in there. Maybe it's
I
ghost.
wouldn't be opposed to having a look.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right. You ask anything? Any ideas in the mansion?
Tialk is an elf form. I don't think she can talk.
Yes, she is currently an owl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
he-
also an owl, and the owl is also eating. Yes.
Oh, right. Fair. Well, in that case, let's head to the mansion. Let's have a look.
All right,
Maybe
you
there's
guys
something.
start approaching the mansion. Because this entire place is marsh and difficult terrain, you have to trudge through that deep marsh. As for some of you, like this marsh like gets to like waist high. And it is it's very straining to walk through it, but after quite some time you manage to get to the front of the mansion, the northern side of it, and what you see is this. Within the mansion, as you look at the mansion, it has been reduced to piles of stone and just rotting timber. You see empty arched windows that don't have their glass anymore. Several parts of the wall have been broken down. You can see through them, you can see past them. The roof is completely busted open, foundations all cracked. There's vegetation all around, and there's marsh, and this is like one of the few remaining solid land like you can land upon that isn't marsh. And the entire place just looks rotted. Like there's furnitures, and the doors and furnitures and decors are all rotted and just wasting away.
Don't look like anyone's lived here in a while. Let's have a look inside, maybe. Like, ooh, what's these standing stones? Like, what are these standing stones? This
This
is-
one?
Yeah, what's that? Is that standing stones of some kind?
You head there, and it looks as though let's see. It is in fact not standing stones, but they are it is this massive pen that holds a bunch of goats. There's this massive pen that are essentially linked together by what looks to be tens, if not hundreds, of fence posts that are spaced out roughly 10 feet apart, and you see on top of the fence posts, you see human skulls that are mounted on top. This entire the entire fence posts area, they're completely sealed shut, and there doesn't seem to be any entrance you can see.
Did you say there were goats in there?
Yes, you can hear goats just bleating right now.
Well, hi there, come over here. Just waving at the goats, trying to get them to come over.
So the goats are in the pen.
Yes, the goats are in the pen. Currently the fence, I would say, would be definitely over 5 foot.
Seems there were people here recently. Unless these belong to the witch.
They might have. In which case, we should probably get them back to town or something. I don't think they're gonna do very well out here by themselves. Not without someone protecting them. Now,
Agree.
we're-
Can we see how many goats there are? I want to see how
y-
hard it's gonna be
Yeah,
to take them all
yeah,
back.
yeah. Some of you are tall enough, and you guys can count up the goats. And within the fenced area, you see 9 goats.
Oh.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I ask why they're here. Who brought them here?
Oh, you're talking to goats, right?
Yep.
Right. You ask them why they're here, and some of them answers you. We were born and bred here, and one by one we were slowly taken away by that witch. She flew in. There's no entrance we can just head over.
Hmm.
Would you like to travel to us so we can get you to another town? Who can take care of you?
Hmm. The goats all start bleating, and you hear echoes of yes, 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 and then just a bunch of approval.
Okay. I say,
Alright.
Lan, get this fence over with. We're rescuing some
Yeah.
goats.
Yes, I'm just gonna whack the vent until it breaks.
Alright, you start whacking the fence, and as you do so, the skulls, their mouths start opening, and it starts howling, and you anticipate something to happen, but because you guys have already cleared out the troubles that are in the vicinity, it starts howling and howling. You see nothing approaching. You just keep whacking it regardless. And
Well. Alright.
after a minute or two, the fence has been broken, and the goats start walking out.
Hi there, little goatie. Hey, just petting the goats.
Yeah. Yeah, they all start walking around you guys. You know, start circling.
Well, if y'all want to wait here for a bit, we can go look in the mansion. Just tell these little goats to stay put.
Yeah, go stay here, guys.
All right, they're gonna heed your call.
Walk into the mansion.
Right, you walk into the mansion, and inside the mansion, you don't see anything spectacular. Everything seems to have been broken down and robbed. And as you're within the mansion, Tiafk, you automatically see as the fog starts to clump up together, and it starts coalescing into this ghost that starts hovering and reaching close. It is roughly 30 feet away, and you see, all of you now see what looks to be a form of a man that is just absolutely mutilated. His insides are just hanging out completely, and both arms are broken down. And despite its look, the ghost looks at you all and says, "Why do you invade my home? Begone, I beseech you."
Oh, we are just having a look around. Who are you?
This is my home. I am Laszlo Ulrich, and the last burgomaster of Perez. My town was destroyed by that damn witch.
Oh, we got good news. She dead. We killed her.
I am very grateful. with that. However, you must be careful. That witch has ties with Strahd.
In what way?
We don't know. When she came here to destroy the town, she spouted multiple sentences that didn't make any sense to us. She said that she was Strahd's true mother, or that she was the one who raised him. And we thought of it all to be a lie. But look at us now.
Now, what happened to you? Why are you looking like this? Who did this? Was it a witch?
No. It was Strahd. Strahd did this.
I mean, that does sound like him. Why? What did y'all do to make Strahd angry? Like, I presume he was angry. Nobody does this to someone without being that angry.
Because we killed Marina.
We
Who's that?
killed who?
Matzo, just so you know, you're still an owl.
Oh, if we took a short rest, I'm not an owl.
Oh, okay.
Because a wild shape would have woken up by now.
I mean, according to druid level or something, yeah.
Yeah.
And as you say that, he starts saying, back then, when you can still call this place a village, there was a lovely lady called Marina. Strahd took note of her, and apparently, unbeknownst to us, Marina looked very much like Strahd's beloved, both in appearance and their attitude. And with that, Strahd started to seduce her and started to drink her blood. We tried to save her. The only way we know is to kill her ourselves before she was turned into one of those grotesque things. Strahd, being furious with us, killed us all and used his dark powers to cover this land in marsh, and now this village no longer prosper. This village now dies, and with that, everyone that used to reside in it.
Well, that sounds horrible. That sounds really awful.
How long ago was all this?
Yeah.
I don't recall.
Are there
Must
any
have
of
been hundreds of years.
you've been like this for hundreds of years?
Yes, I was doomed to never find rest.
Is there anything we can do for you? Are there any other of your villagers who might still be in need of some help?
Our village was destroyed hundreds of years ago. I suspect that myself to be the last that remains of this village. I only wish to know if we could have kept Marina safe, as back then we all knew Strahd had a lover, but Strahd's obsession with her was unbelievable. It was crazed. His obsession with Tatiana was so crazed that even in her death she seeks her, and we all assume that the reason he sought for Marina was because Marina was Tatiana.
What do y'all mean was Tatiana?
This
Like she
realm
had
is
her
cursed.
soul or something.
Yes, this realm was cursed, and anyone that dies with a soul will eventually be reincarnated in an endless cycle. Their looks, their appearance, their manners will resemble as they used to hundreds of years ago.
That sounds cursed. That sounds absolutely cursed. Now here's our problem. Right now, Strahd has another woman who looks exactly like, well, who he thinks is who he's trying to do this same thing he did to Marina. We found her. She was bit. She had a little vampire bite on her neck. Wait, did we actually... Sorry, I can't remember. Did we actually find this vampire bite, or... We
I
did, right?
believe yes.
Yeah. I just kind of forgot if we did that, but yeah. Well, Strahd's holding on to this woman now, and we're trying to get her back. She's been in his castle for a couple of days. I don't know what he's done to her in that time, but we could use any help we can get to get this done. We want to get her out. We want to get, at least for now, get her safe out of the castle. Y'all know of anything that could do something? Y'all have some magic items or something buried here? Something the witch hasn't taken from you? Anything to fight this devil?
He slowly shakes his head and says, I don't believe who you speak of as Marina. But if she really is, then you must find a way to stop Strahd. And as he says that, he starts gliding to the west.
Okay, I'm gonna follow him. It's like in the middle of this conversation, he's just walking away from us. All right.
Point to. Wait, Laszlo pointed to the west?
Yes.
Or he goes to the west? Oh.
Yes. Yeah. He went to the
Right.
west. He started gliding to the west.
Right, I'm gonna just follow this guy. Like,
All right. You start following him. A minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. You re-enter the marsh as he starts gliding above the marsh, and he starts going. And he keeps going on and on until you reach a statue. This statue, as you see it, it is absolutely hidden by the fog. But as you get closer and closer, you see what looks to be this raised plot of land that is barely 10 feet and slightly above the marsh, enclosed in a rusted iron fence. And at the center of the land, what you see is a life-size stone monument that is carved in the likeness of a kneeling peasant girl that is clutching a rose. And although you don't recognize her, her features are grey and weather-worn, but she definitely bears a striking resemblance to Irina Kolyana.
Well, well, well.
Is this Marina?
Yes, she is. Or at least she was.
Now that can only mean. Now that can only mean that the soul has come back. I mean, if what Laszlo said about reincarnation is true, then Arena must have whoever soul this is, Tatiana, perhaps. This is proof that this soul that Strahd has been searching for, that soul lives in Arena. Now, Laszlo, what happens if Strahd gets Arena?
I don't know. He doesn't get anything. The only thing he gets is a sense of enjoyment as he's able to see Tatiana once more. He seeks to control her and to turn her into one of his many puppets. Once he's done with her, she'll be tossed away like a puppet.
And if what you're saying is true, his soul just keeps coming back. It's not gonna go away until we do something. Because he'll just keep coming back. And even if we get out of this realm, whatever this is, this ain't stopping. This weird cursed reincarnation cycle. This ain't stopping.
Would the curse be dispelled if Strahd was killed?
Perhaps, yes, perhaps, but in order to dispel such a thing, you must be strong enough to at least kill him by yourself. This power that he has obtained, this is unlike anything I've ever seen. I fear that he comes back and persists regardless.
Well, now that's terrible. This devil, the devil Strahd, just no one can get rid of him. He's just here.
Who placed? Was it Strahd? Or like, could there be a way to dispel it without having to deal with him?
I don't know anything about those. You are going to have to figure that out on your own. But if what you say is true, and that Irina is indeed one of the future reincarnations of Marina, then I wish to see her one last time, and perhaps I will be finally at ease.
Now that requires us to get her back from the castle, so
We'll make sure of it as best we can.
now I got one last question for you, Laszlo.
Yes.
Why does it keep Strahd here? Why does he keep coming back?
What's keeping Strahd here?
Man, I think Strahd's the one who is keeping everyone else here.
Oh, wait,
Sounds like
wait.
he's the
Okay,
one.
okay. Out of character. What's your question?
So what is basically like Lan wants to know what the force is that why is it that that Strahd cannot be that he just doesn't go away? Like what
Oh.
is
Okay.
yeah. Why can't people get rid of Strahd?
Hmm. He thinks for a while and says, I don't know, but perhaps this has nothing to do with him, but some higher power. Perhaps he only sought for one thing and he was given another instead, forced to damnation in this realm with us.
Well, no. Now that's a shame. This, whatever this is keeping him here. And y'all are stuck with him. It's awful, awful man. I think our priority should be to find a way to end this. To free the people somehow. And I don't like what this place is doing to people. It just keeps them here. That's not natural. That ain't right. So I think we make our way. We make our way back to town. We deal with the goats. We bring them back. Maybe give the people some nice little fluffy pets to keep. I don't know what people do with goats in this place. Maybe we can ride them. Maybe they'll get over the mud. And then we head to Strahd's castle. We talk with the vampire, because I don't think we can deal with him yet, but I just want to lay eyes on Arena, see how she's doing. And at some point in time, we figure out how to get rid of Strahd, how to stop the cycle. Maybe that'll be some good work. Now, I was meant to fix some town. I was meant to fix some town way away from where I was. But I think I'm here for a reason, and I think that reason is to fix Barovia. The gods brought me here. Strahd did this, but the gods were the ones who brought me to this place. And I respect that. That's my destiny. And I won't stop till that's over. Or I'm dead, whichever comes first. And if I'm dead, I will come back, so there's that.
Try to
What's that?
avoid that one.
I mean, yeah. Obviously, I don't want to die, but at least I know in the cure that if I die, I come back. And if I come back, I can come back and do something about this. If we don't beat Strahd this time, maybe we'll beat him in a couple 100 years. Who knows?
If the gods really have brought you to this place instead of the other town that you're going to fix, and if it is for a reason, then we will succeed, and we will defeat Strahd.
I believe so. I believe so. Right. Let's head back
Go
to
to Ravenloft.
Vallaki. Let's head back to Vallaki, get these goats to safety. And then we can head to bring that gem back to the people in the winery. Or at least the people in the winery who are now living in Vallaki. Then we head to Ravenloft.
Alright, and with that, he slowly floats back to the mansion and just rest somewhere as you all head off with the goats at hand. The goats start following you all, and you all start slowly walking out of Berez. And as you all walk out of Berez, you feel as though you finally understand as to why you were brought here, why such a particular group was brought here. And you all know that there's no other way going about it than facing Strahd as a final battle. As you all start walking out of Berez, what do you guys like to do?
I look to the rest of the party and say, should we just kill these goats? They're slowing us down.
No.
I'm sure they're just gonna be eaten anyway in town. They need something else other than wolf meat.
So if you kill him now, then the town doesn't get access to it? Who says your life is worth more than the goats?
The town can start a
Bring
farm
the
with these
goats to
goats as
town.
well.
And these goats, maybe they provide milk, and milk maybe isn't worth it more than meat.
I mean, if we kill them here, we're not gonna be able to get the meat back to town anyway. So, I mean, 9 goats on foot moves faster than 9 goats being dragged around.
Yeah,
Pull a couple.
What? What did you say?
eh?
I think
I
I
couldn't
could pull
hear
a
that.
couple.
Well, I think we bring them back to town. We put them up in. I don't know if they got a farm there, but we find somewhere to put them. Maybe they'll start breeding. Maybe we'll have little goats in the town. Who knows?
If they don't have a farm, they can start one with these goats. It'll definitely help them.
If we ever get one of those more of those like little twig thingies that we saw at the farm, maybe these things can eat them. I've seen goats. I've seen what goats eat. I grew up around all these little animals, so if the druids send plants against us, maybe we can send the goats against these plants, and they'll just eat them up. Like goats, you know. Eat anything. Let's get these back to town. And let's get on with dealing with that devil, Strahd.
Alright, and as you guys start going on your journey alongside the Luna River, and just start walking back to Vallaki. It's going to take you guys roughly 1.5 hours, and as you guys exit Berez and pass by the mansion, you all start hearing the sounds of battle as fogs start to coalesce into a bunch of soldiers that are on horseback, and these look to be normal soldiers, and beyond them you see what looks to be several soldiers with very intricately designed armor and their entire shapes and form. What you see is what looks to be the presence, the fogs of these knights, the fogs of these dragon knights, as they charge against an invisible enemy. And on the opposite side you see a man flying in the air, as with a single flick of his finger hundreds explode and with a few more, you see what looks to be swarms of energy starts blasting towards these soldiers. By the soldier's side, you see this massive dragon that starts swiping out and breathing out and attacking this man, but even the dragon cannot hold this man as he personally just creates and casts down this massive meteorite onto the dragon, and the fog fades completely.
Well, Strahd can summon meteors. What? I did. Oh, that's a powerful spellcaster. And I heard this. Did we hear? So the whole mention of the dragon thing, they did mention about this battle, right?
Yes.
Did they mention about this battle? Okay. Well, I feel like we got our work cut out for us if that's Strahd. If that's Strahd who summoned a meteor on people. I feel like we got our work cut out for us. We might best do this indoors.
You would have Raven left. Sure, he wouldn't want to destroy his own castle.
That might be true. That's why we fight indoors, so he doesn't do that. We don't go outside, so nobody can drop a meteor on us without also destroying his precious little castle. Don't worry. If he kills us now, we'll just come back a few hundred years later. We can do this all over again.
That's a bit too long.
Well, unless in the meantime some other party of adventurers comes to deal with this guy, I guess that's the only time we have. But don't worry, if we lose this fight, we just come back. We're here until this is done, one way or another.
Alright, and with that, you all start heading back to Vallaki, and after a while, you all finally reach Vallaki once more, with 9 goats walking by. Where would you
Wait,
guys like to go?
them? I think the goats go through the marsh.
You guys probably carried them, if you had to.
All 9?
I mean, don't goats have like... Aren't goats like great at like hopping around things? Like...
Yeah, but like,
Have you
this is
seen
like
goats?
hundreds of feet, you know? Like, they're essentially stuck. Unless you guys are to, you know, move them.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just pretty sure goats are like the most mobile animals. Like, I mean, have you seen goats? Like, goats are just really mobile. Like, I've seen them.
On mountains, maybe, but like.
Yeah, but this is a marsh where, you know, it's like 3 feet deep, which is the entire height or something. They
Fair.
sink in, they're, you know, they just gotta drop dead.
Oh, yeah, mud is actually not a great thing for goats. Oops.
Yeah. That is not their favorite terrain.
I just
Goats
looked
are
up.
rangers. Confirmed.
Yeah, goats are rangers. Very specialized in mountain. Right, so what do you guys like to do in Vallaki right now?
Find someone capable of getting these goats into a somewhat decent farm, taking care of them.
Let's find Father Lucian. He must know someone.
I want to find some grass.
Okay. As you guys start wandering off, finding Father Lucian's pretty easy. The church is now a much more mainstay of a location, and he's even... there's always going to be people that are just swarming outside the church, and like the insides of the church looks quite full, and there's always going to be people coming in, coming out, and it's quite easy to see whether Father Lucian is available or not. Finding grass, I would say, inside the village, you don't see much grass, but there looks to be some that can be had. And, I mean, as you look around, there doesn't seem to be any plots of farmland you can see.
Oh, that's the problem.
Did the Wandering people not use the gem to make wine? Well, to grow the grapes? Could we not
Yes,
use that gem
yes.
to grow grass?
You can, depending on the location you plant the gem.
I mean, those goats living in the marsh had to be eating something. What was there? What was in the marsh? Like, what were they eating?
The things
I'm
they were
guessing-
eating were usually provided by Baba Lazaga, and
I'm guessing the witch just summoned them. Because she was a druid.
What? Wait, but when you conjure animals, like, those are spirits. Those aren't actually goats. Like,
I mean, there's also
Yeah,
spells that allows you to conjure food,
Yeah, could they not just like grow plants quickly or something? Like, are they not spells related to that?
Don't druids do that?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Isn't that a druid thing?
Yep. I'm looking at my spell list immediately.
Yeah, so she must have just gotten food from that.
wait, is she a druid? What? That was. I mean, Finger of Death. Isn't that a wizard spell? Like,
Okay, that's
weird.
fucked up, okay? NPCs can multi-class too.
well,
Yeah, you don't want to face against a bugbear with Polum, Polum and
Aw.
Sentinel, do you?
yeah, no.
Alright, so you
Now.
guys start heading towards Father Lucian.
Did not mean to click.
Father, as you guys start heading towards the church, obviously people start gathering around, and you have to like nudge a few of them to go into the church. Church is pretty lively this early in the morning, and you can see Father Lucian attending to any wounds that anyone might have had recently. Mostly what you see are mostly guards, as there looks to be, at the very least, 7 guards that are wounded within the chapel that are just waiting to be healed up.
What happened? Why have there been attacks on this town?
One of the guards look at you all and go, no, not quite. It seems that the fortifying of the village took us a little bit more time than usual. None of us are quite good at it, and with that, some of us were hurt in a fairly bad incident. Was it
That's
accident?
awful. That's awful.
How many hurt people are there?
7. Besides the one that is currently being tended by Father Lucian.
Well, I mean, I know accidents do happen, but I guess y'all just have to be a bit more careful next time. If I had the time, I'm a carpenter. I could stick around, but maybe not today. But stick around in the future. But for now, we just gotta speak to Father Lucian for a bit. I hope y'all get well soon.
Yeah, they all start nodding and start agreeing. in a few more minutes, Father Lucian has finished manually bandaging and just applying as much medicine as he can without using his spells onto the guard, and says a few words to the guard and nods, and then looks past the guard and says, "My, wait, how long have you guys been there? I wouldn't have kept you guys waiting if I knew you guys were here."
Weren't long, don't worry. Important thing is you're taking care of these guards, so got
Right.
themselves hurt.
Well, that
That's-
is the duty of one of the three councils, after all. It seems that Captain Darius has informed me that there doesn't seem to be any wolves attacking recently.
Well, that's great. That gives y'all more time to complete the fortifications.
Yes, I believe I was told that fortifications might take another week or two to be complete. But as of now, we have some parts that are done, mostly near the gates.
That's where it needs to be. Anyway, we've got a bunch of... By the way, have we brought the goats into the church? Or are they just waiting outside?
Are you guys gonna bring the goats into the church? I'm assuming you guys are.
I mean, it's just 9 goats just walking around the church like that.
Yes. 9
a
goats
little
just
bit
following
weird.
you guys.
Oh, I assumed we left them
I'll
outside.
tie them up
the church.
outside.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys left them outside? Yeah. They'll be outside then.
Now we need a home for... We got some goats. They were in a pen. They were being kept by some witch. Now we killed the witch. We got the goats. We need a place to... But I think this place could do with a few, like, with a little bit of agriculture, you know? And somewhere to put these goats, get them to breed, get milk, and maybe in the future, we got 9 of them right now. Probably can't get any meat from these goats, cause 9 is not enough for now, but I feel like once y'all establish a little breeding population, y'all can get some meat from it as well. We got some goats, basically we need somewhere to put them.
He nods and says, "Well, it's
I
quite...
could take them straight to the inn.
It's
What does
quite
the village do
rare.
with goats?
Go... Well, it's... I don't mean to be rude, but it's been quite some time since we've seen any livestock. We've mainly been surviving off grains or meat from
Wolf meat.
these encounters. Yes. We had thought that all livestock were completely killed and there was none left, but it seems that my worries are at ease. We definitely do need a new location. We do not have any sort of hay that seems to be usable right now.
I mean,
Most
they're
of our
goats, they can eat
supplies,
trees.
right? Most of our supplies were mainly from Wizards of Winery, but at the same time, we had to endure. I think starting a farm is a great idea, and I don't
especially
think
with
that.
goats.
Yes, I don't think that. Well, the people of Valaki would eat such endangered creatures, especially in this realm.
Alright. Sounds lovely. Now I know goats, and y'all can feed them with basically anything, so that's not a problem. I've seen
Right.
them eat like fences. I've seen them just chew on wood.
He nods questionably, and and just says, "Right. Well, I have a line that is piling up, and I believe there would be someone better for this task. You might have to seek aid from the owner of the inn.
The owner of the inn that we're banned from.
You're the same guy that hates us.
Oh, you guys were banned from. Right.
Yeah, quite a racist guy. Quite a
Right.
racist guy, man.
Wait, what if the goats are a gift?
I mean, we do have this gem.
It's like a dowry. Please take us back. We are offering one goat.
Okay, look. We have a druid that can do the plant growth. We have a carpenter. We can just make a pen ourselves. We can just make it.
So we need
But
a
we still
bigger.
need someone to take care of the goats. Like, they're not.
Yeah, we can get someone else to take care of them. We don't need to go to the inn itself. There are a lot of people in this town.
I mean, where are the winery people? Where are they saying? Feel like
The winery, those folks are. I don't know if you know, but they are in fact. They are in fact. How should I put this? He starts scratching his head.
Dead?
No, but their family, well, what's left of them, sadly, resides in the inn, as they also own the inn.
well then, that gem should do us some good. Oh, we got one of their winery gems back. Maybe we show it to them, and we show the head of Baba Lysaga that Ignis is carrying. We might be
Yeah.
able to get back in their good graces.
Do not take out the head right now. There's a lot of people
Alright.
that can't stand gore. And
Alright. Ignis keep the. Where is Ignis keeping the head? Like,
Let's just say in my pocket. Let's just say that.
oh god,
This is some like
now
big.
that is a.
That is a big
Did you-
pocket.
Do you
That
not have a
is some-
backpack?
yeah.
Does
Oh, yeah,
Ignis have a head sack?
I don't. I should have a. I don't know. But let's just say pocket for now.
You do in fact have a backpack.
Oh. Then I guess then. Yeah, I have no clue why I put in the back pocket.
Wow, dude, you have to squish the head real bad to get it in a pocket, you know?
I mean, you are also carrying Aragol's head around, aren't you?
Yes.
He wanted to throw the Ergol's head away. I asked him to keep it, since we'd need to return it to the Vistanis.
Okay. Well, I suppose we should go see a druid about some goats.
He nods and
the
just
winery people about
yeah,
some goats.
nods, says goodbye, and you guys start heading off to the Blue Water Inn.
Why do I keep thinking the Martikovs are druids? That's so weird.
Because you saw the druids in the winery and assumed that the druids own the winery.
Who knows? Maybe there are druids, just not the druids we're looking for. You never know.
Yeah, I think I'm just associating like plants with it grows plants. It must be a druid.
Yeah, that's fair. It takes you guys quite some time to reach as you guys walk past a lot of people. And you guys are entering the Blue Water Inn. Or what would you guys like to do as you all stand outside the Blue Waters Inn?
Are the goats with us?
Yes.
Let's take all of the 9 goats in the inn.
I want to hold one. I want to hold one of them. Like
Okay.
carry one of them.
Oh, you want to carry one of them in? Okay.
Maybe we start with the gem. It's probably what they care about more than the goats.
Well, the innkeeper hates us anyway. We're here for the winemakers.
You think he'll
I do-
appreciate 9 goats in his inn?
It's just to piss him off.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, let's bring in the goats.
Alright, you all You all start ushering the goats into the inn, and in the inn, there doesn't seem to be anyone. You see, once again, you see the bartender, who's just polishing mugs, and you hear some cooking sounds in the back, and as you guys enter, the bartender was about to say, well,
Bartender, are the Mardikovs staying here? We have something for them.
yes, my husband's a Martikov, and why are you guys here? I thought I said you guys were banned.
Sure,
And what
you'll
is with
appreciate
these
what we have.
goats?
Have you seen one of these before? I hold out the gem.
As
Oh,
you hold out
Guessing
the...
a Len or
Okay.
I just ask for whoever's got the gem to show it.
Yeah, I showed the gem to her.
Alright, and as you do so, first of all, make a perception check.
Right? Oh my god. where
Would passive perception work? I would have to make a check.
If it's higher than 15.
Oh yeah, mine's 16.
Alright,
Oh,
this
that's
is...
terrible.
Right, so both of you see as inside the tavern, you see several crows that are on the second floor, and as
Crows or ravens?
yes, ravens,
right?
ravens, yes. God, just barely any difference. God damn it. But
Both
it's
blackbirds,
okay.
they're pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, you know they're both birds. Come on, same shit, right?
Pigeon, peacock, same thing.
Yeah, true. You know, chicken, pigeon, same shit. You know.
Quail, same shit.
Yeah. You see as a raven swoops down and transform in front of your very eyes as one of the raven that swooped down turns into the old man that you guys had seen by the winery.
So they were druids.
I think
Now,
not.
Always.
now there's a surprise.
And you see Davian as he looks at the gem and goes, "You guys have found it. Which one was this?"
Well, it was the one held by the witch in Perez.
That one happened way earlier. With this gem, we can finally restore our land and brew more wine.
Now I'm curious, like, when I asked the witch what happened, when I asked the witch about that giant tree that attacked your place, I mean, she was living in a house that sat on a giant tree. I thought she'd done that, but no, she didn't do that. What happened? What is this giant tree?
These gems, they have the power to revitalize the land, and in this case, when you put it in an object that is made with nature, it revitalizes them and makes them into a moving object that one can control. We mainly
Well-
use these gems to provide and to rejuvenate the land, as the soils in this place is terrible. It is in absolute terrible conditions. Without these gems, our grapes gets worse and worse and worse, quality-wise.
Well, we've brought them back. We've brought one of them back. Now, it's our question. Let's say. So what one thing that attacked you guys? If it wasn't Baba the Saga's thing, if it wasn't Baba the Saga's little hut, what was that attacked your place? What could have done that much damage?
I don't know. It looks to be yet another tree. I had hoped that, well, that we were all fortunate enough to survive the attack, but some of us didn't make it. And as you look around, you see there looks to be a few missing ravens. We were definitely attacked by a giant tree. I suspect this tree is also embedded with one of the gems we use.
Great, more trees. More trees. I really do not like trees. Not these ones at least. Best trees wanna chop down myself. So I suppose at some point in the future, once we've tonight, I got a question for you. Do any of y'all seem to be little ravens flying about here and there? Y'all ever been at Castle Ravenloft?
As you see that, his
I mean, it does have the
Basically-
word Raven in its name.
he shakes his head and goes, "No, Castle Ravenloft is not for ravens, but in fact, it was named after the queen of this land. It was named after Queen Ravenovia."
Now that's a little bit confusing, but I'll allow it. So y'all have never been around Castle Ravenloft, not even to snoop around, to have a little spy on the devil himself?
We are, as he's about to say, he looks around at the bartender, at the ravens, and says, "We are a secret group that are working against Strahd."
So again, I ask you, why haven't you been in the castle? Like, y'all are flying around. Can y'all not hide in the castle somewhere? Give some information as to what's going on.
No,
Surely a
no, we
bunch of
can't.
ravens would not go.
Yes, but we are always blocked, and we always encounter crows that stops our way from finding out
Crows,
anything
huh?
important.
Right. And how do I tell the difference between a crow and a raven? I mean, like if I see some crows, if these crows working for Strahd, I don't wanna accidentally whack a raven, you know.
We crows are. We crows are. Well,
So y'all crows, or wait, what?
we are, but raven crow. Where? No. God. Okay.
Ow,
Okay.
crow.
Okay. God. All right. Tongue twist. All right. Hold up. Okay. Take one.
Where,
We are-
Raven?
We are were ravens. The way you can tell the difference is that generally we crows. Oh fuck! God, they're all birds. They're all birds.
All the same. All the same.
They're all the same. No. Okay.
So you saying that all birds are the same, and now Tungus's.
Yeah. Absolutely fucking jinxed it. Alright. We ravens are generally bigger than crows.
Alright.
And
Fair enough.
we are much smarter than those birds, as we are indeed humans that have gained the mystical power to become a raven.
How do you get this power? Just want to ask.
Well, we have to undergo a ceremony that chooses whoever that wins and lives becomes and gets initiated into this pact.
Interesting.
Alright.
Is that like a covenant with the deity?
No, we were-ravens are, one could say, cursed with lycanthropy, but instead of it being for werewolves, we are cursed with ones for ravens.
How is your relationship with the werewolves then? You're like under the same curse, but like different types.
The werewolves are under Strahd, and we... I don't know how we came to be, but we have always attempted to find a way in order to aid adventurers who are fighting against Strahd, and that is our purpose. We are to constantly fight against Strahd.
Alright. Well, at least it's good to know that y'all are on our side.
He nods,
so-
and what are those goats doing there?
Now, we got them for... Well, we rescued them from Baba the Saga. And we're just kind of looking for somewhere to keep them. Could have a little goat farm in this. Little goat farm in Balaki. I mean, these are goats. They eat anything. So, all we need is a place to put them. And y'all can have your own little goat farm.
He nods and says, "Right, far north to the end, there's a rather massive space that we can make use of and turn it into a farm. These goats will and are valuable to us. I presume that Baba Lazaga is dead."
Yes.
Ignis, show this man the head, perhaps.
Here you go.
The
head.
He says that as Ignis just takes out the head. He like he turns away from it a little bit, and then he looks at it and goes, "Right, that is good to know. That is indeed good to know."
I'll keep the head now.
Now, at some point. Oh, by the way, are we unbanned from this Blue Water Inn? I mean, are we still banned, or?
As you say that, looks back at the bartender and goes, why?" and they start talking about how, like, oh, you guys destroyed the chandelier, you know, burned some of the roof, you know, attempted to steal the safe.
I honestly I don't need money. I gave her 250. I gave her
Did we burn
250
the
gold
roof?
pieces.
And then as the bartender starts saying all that. He just has like a he just face palms a little bit and says, "Right. My apologies. You are now formally unbanned from the inn."
All right. Right, that's great. I mean, could do with a drink at some point. Not now. We have to go. At some point. At least it's good to know that I can come here for a drink. I have not had one for a while. And also, don't worry about me. I will not be climbing on chandeliers. I'm just gonna look at Evan. I will not be attempting to do tricks in this bar. Don't you worry.
And I won't
at
try
least.
to burn the roof. Looks at Nico.
I'm still looking at Aaron.
All I did is jump from the second story, and I crashed into a table.
Crash
was
into a
not
table.
on purpose.
That broke.
That was not on purpose. And I paid the money for it.
They nod and say, "Well, Davian starts ushering some of the ravens, and they all turn into humans, and then they start talking about getting the goat settled into the village, etc., etc. Right. Well, the past is in the past, and let us look forward to something else instead. I'll start leading these goats away then.
I
With
got
this
one
gem.
last question.
Yes.
If we ever want to, because I saw what Baba the Saga did to that tree. Now, if we ever want to create a walking tree of our own to go deal with Strahd at some point, can we borrow the gem? We will return it.
With each use like that, the gem will be expended, but if it is to assist you, then I suppose we can.
Don't worry, we should only need to do this once. At least once in every few hundred years.
He nods and then, yeah, starts leading the goats away. And you guys are left at the front of the inn with no goats and no gem. What would you guys like to do?
What time
Well,
is it?
It is roughly, I would say, noon.
How long does it take to get to Castle Ravenloft from here?
It wouldn't take that long. Actually, let's
Where
see.
is it?
Well, far right.
So are we not
it
checking
is
the...
far. I think we should
Yeah, it
leave
is
now.
far. I would say it's roughly 4 to 5 hours.
Are we not checking the coffin place then?
I mean, the coffin place is the other coffin place is where was that?
That's-
Where
Kresk, which is like
Krezex. Yeah, Krezex is far.
Yeah, no, I don't think we can make it in time for dinner to Strahd if we don't go now.
Yeah. I say
Like-
after we leave this castle and go for Kresk, we should also go for the other two gems.
Where do we leave the wagon? We need a wagon.
You guys left it at the mansion.
Right. So how long does it take to get to the mansion to get back? I mean, by the time we get to Strahd, it'll be about 7 p.m. I think that should be all right. Like,
To the mansion would be, let's see, 1.5 hours to, and then 1.5 back. Assuming you guys are walking at the same speed with a wagon. So it does take like 3 hours, so that'll be like 3-ish. And then if you guys are dragging the wagon over to Castle Ravenloft as well, it would probably be around 7 to 8.
Well,
I
we
mean,
won't
we
have to
gotta-
drag it. We do have a druid.
Yeah, we got Tiath.
yeah, the point was to hitch the wagon to Tiath and like, yes, Tiath can say. Use Teoth as a horse, basically.
In that case, I would assume you guys would be, I would say 25 to 40% faster. So you would reach there before. You would reach Castle Ravenloft before 7.
Yeah, we wouldn't need to use. We also wouldn't need to send everyone to get the wagon, considering it's kind of safe. So
Right, it's
If
still
we
But we
just
far.
never
had-
know. We could get attacked on the way, so it's better to go together.
no, I'm thinking of speed. Like, if we send, I mean, we'll need someone to hitch the wagon to Teoth, but yeah, you know what? I mean, yeah, let's all just go, cause my thing is that if we're actually no, we can all sit in the wagon. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We can all sit in the wagon.
Have you made a decision yet?
What is your decision?
I mean, yeah, let's get the wagon with Teoth.
If you're really worried about speed, I could just run the entire way with Teoth while she's flying. I can move 110 feet every 6 seconds.
Right, but if you
Wha-
run
what?
for more than an hour, going at that speed, you are going to be exhausted.
It's not.
And how long would it take us to get to the wagon? That's the question.
Okay, so I
If I'm running at
believe-
110 feet every 6 seconds.
Okay, so alright, we're gonna need to do some math here. So
Wait, let me check. Can I run for an hour first?
Alright, hold up.
Oh no, that's a minute. Damn.
So, 4.5 miles, let's just say for simplicity.
Right, a mile would
How-
be
how-
5,000 feet. So
Huh?
Wait, yeah, a mile is 5280 feet.
yes.
That'll be
Okay.
ages. Yeah, that's not gonna
So,
happen.
4.5 times 50, which is 23,000 feet.
23
Divide
What?
that by 80. Divide that by 80, not 110. Because 110 would be with the spell. 80 normally.
Wait, let me look at
287.
Right,
Actually,
so
how
it'll
long is
take
my
you
line
like
shape?
an hour or so. It'll take you an hour if you just start sprinting 80 feet.
80 feet
Every
per 6 seconds.
Yeah, probably it'll take you more than an hour. But
I mean, I
is
can
going to be
rest on the
slightly
way
shorter.
back. I can rest on the wagon.
287.5 divided by 80. That's 23,000 divided by 80 is 287.5. What do you
If
divide
I-
and multiply that by?
What
six?
if
I'll multiply.
what if Aaron rides me because I traveled 60 foot, so 120 foot every 6 seconds.
Okay, assuming you're dashing.
Yeah. Which will take me 198 minutes. But we could say we take breaks in between, like a 20 minutes break for every hour. 198 minutes is roughly 3 hours, so it could take us 4 hours to get there, and maybe 4 hours on the way back. So it would take us
That
actually
seems-
8 hours.
Wait, that's a bit long. Like,
Yeah, that is
that's really
long. My god. Okay, okay, fuck, I don't... Travel times
Wait, what was
fucking-
the time if we all just went? If we didn't use the actual movement speed?
Okay, traveling time is really wonky. I don't, like, give that much shit about it. Like, I'm not that strict with traveling
Because
time.
we went
'cause-
from Berez to yeah.
Right, because the thing is,
That's weird.
Assuming you walk like 8 hours a day, right? Like, isn't the speed something like 20 miles or something?
Yeah, it's like 24 miles. if you're
Yeah,
at normal
24
pace, 30
miles, normal
miles.
pace. So like, this is a fucking easy shit for you, you know? Like, you guys are used to
so-
walking.
So yeah, if it's 4.5 miles for 8 hours, wait, we have to do some maths here. I don't know how to do maths.
God, 24
that's
divided by 8.
24.
So that
24
would be 3
divided by-
miles per hour. And so you guys can go back and forth, you know?
It should take like 2 and a bit
But
hours.
But since I'm a horse and I travel
Yeah,
my
it'll
normal
take you
speed,
guys
is
like 3 hours.
How many users of wild shape do you have?
2 users, and they last, I've looked it up, 3.5 hours each.
Oh,
How about,
oh,
how about we just all just walk? Let's just walk.
Right, okay,
We're just
so
wasting
here's the
time
thing.
right now. We should just all walk.
Right, if you walk, let's say you walk at 30 feet, yes? You are going to reach it at 3 hours. And then, oh no, like you're gonna have to do the entire thing in 3 hours. But
Yeah.
if you're running, which would be like increasing the pace by like 1.5 from standard, you would do it all in under 3 hours, around 2 hours and 20 minutes or so.
I mean,
But if-
I don't care
if-
about the speed. Like,
If someone,
we
but
can
if
get the
someone,
Raven
if someone, if someone rides me there, it will take 1.5 hours, and if I'm dashing while someone's riding, it takes 45 minutes, which is really quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
If someone's riding Tiach, then it should be Len who goes. Since I'm sure she's the one most what do you call it?
Horse
Experienced.
riding.
Yeah.
Check if I actually. Yeah, I mean, sure.
Now we actually need to purchase barding, so we need to find barding from the town.
Why would we need barding?
Because how do you
Or-
tie someone to a horse to a wagon without barding?
That's not barding. That's bridle.
Okay,
So,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Mr.
barding's
Magic Word Man.
armor.
Okay,
Barding's armor. Like.
okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like.
I think you need like, I don't think it's the bridle. I think it's called like tack or something like that. Saddle and tack.
Bit and bridle. That's the item.
Yes, but there is no
That's for
shop.
controlling the horse, not for connecting the horse to a
Yes,
carriage.
there is no shop inside. There is no merchant shop in Vallaki, so there is
Well, do you
no
have
way of-
fabricate?
I don't have it now. Cause my
Because you guys haven't long rested yet.
Yeah. Wait, let's see what exactly. Oh no, a bit and. Yeah, this is really weird. There is no item. I don't think there's an item in the. Yeah, it's really bizarre that there is no item in the item list that actually lets you attach a horse to a wagon. I think they just assume that a wagon has a thing.
Yeah.
That's weird. Like, you have a bit and bridle, you have a pack saddle, you have all these things, you have saddlebags, but you don't actually have an item that lets you attach a horse to a wagon, which is just absolutely bizarre.
Bro, let's just say it's included, okay? 1 gold is
Yeah.
a lot.
Alright. Cool. So let's see.
Yeah, have you seen how economy runs?
This is... Well, okay, let's get some stuff for the horse then. And
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
Ooh. Oh, you can. Oh, wild shape returns on a short rest. That's great.
Does, yes.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about. Yeah, like I'm just concerned that. Like, yeah. All right, let's go get the wagon. With the bit and the bridle, let's spend 1 gold to get all the stuff for hitching a horse to a wagon, and let's go and get the.
I think
go
that was
and
the
get
issue,
this.
because there's no merchant shop in here for with has a
Ooh.
Britain bridle.
Oh, that's. Oh man.
Could you make a bit and bridle?
Does it have metal in it?
Surely there's buckles or something. This is a lot of talk about a
Oh.
wagon.
Now, here's something we can do. Are we... And I'm gonna go, like, at the Blue Water Inn, are the hunters still around?
No. There's
Well-
only the bunch of were-ravens.
I mean, they have a stable, so... I'm gonna be like, hey y'all, just one more thing, can we borrow a... Do y'all have anything to hitch a horse to a wagon in a stable? Like, y'all have something like that? Y'all have a big stable, so...
They bartender thinks for a while and says, no, I don't think so. You might have to ask someone else about that. Do you have that? And then like she starts like murmuring and then like starts heading back to like the back room.
All right. I mean, well, if this thing does have a little bit of metal in it, I could spend an hour to make one.
All right. So what the hell are you guys doing?
I'm very happy to spend an hour to make one, and then we can get to Strahd around 8 p.m.
How about we just ignore the wagon for now and just go to Strahd? How long would that take? Because
Oh
we're
my
wasting so much
God.
time on a wagon.
We
'Cause
want
we
the
got that
wagon. It's the only transport opportunity we've had.
How long is this?
Okay, hold up. Okay.
They have a horse.
Okay, with the power of Wikipedia, a bit and bridle is attack and harness. An attacker and harness is an equipment or accessory equipped on a horse that is used to put themselves on the cart, to attach a horse to a cart with a harness and tack. So a bit and bridle does that as well. Right. Anyway, ignoring that fact. Assuming you guys don't waste 3 hours going back and forth the mansion, it would take you guys roughly 4 hours, four-ish.
Alright, so I suppose
it is
we
occurring
can-
long.
Okay, we go to Strahd, eat, we come back, take a long rest, then you can just forge your stuff. We can do that later.
Yeah, it'll
We've
take
kept
roughly
Strahd
4
waiting long
hours,
enough.
assuming you do not get distracted by anything else.
Okay, let's.
We might get distracted by the hags here.
Yeah, we might have to kill them.
Yeah, I'm really I'm really expecting this. Yes, it's expected from us. We're gonna get distracted for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright.
And then on the way back, we can get the wagon, and we can get the gems, and then we can visit that other town, and maybe come to the bottom of whoever sent the casket to.
I mean, the point of the wagon was to actually get a skull back from the castle if it's in there. Like the skull of Argenvoss, which is apparently in the castle somewhere.
Yeah. So what do you guys gonna do?
That was
Oh,
But yeah,
boss, we need
we
the
could-
wagon.
Oh yeah.
well, I don't know if we necessarily. I mean, I guess we may not necessarily need that today. We don't. I'm assuming this may not be our only chance to get into the castle.
I'm curious. Why are we going to Strahd tonight? Could we not go tomorrow?
Because
We've kept
Arena's
Strahd waiting
been
a
there.
long time.
I don't think this is someone we want to keep waiting. Like, he ain't a great guy, but the longer we keep him waiting, we've seen how he is when he's angry. I don't think we want to keep him waiting that long.
You won't like Strahd when he's angry.
God.
I think we should head off and try and see what happens. If not, and maybe next time. I don't think we're killing Strahd today. So at some point in time, we are going to try and get back in the castle. We have to get that giant dragon skull at some point. That's something. Maybe we could try to. I don't know. This is not going to be our first time. This is not going to be our last time in Castle Ravenloft. That's what I can say.
Is there
Yes.
random passerby walking by here? Oh no.
Depending where you guys are right now.
Yeah, we're always standing right now, guys.
I assume you
this.
guys are right now just walking around and just talking.
I'm just gonna ask any random person, literally anyone in this town.
Okay.
Does anyone in this town have a wagon with a horse attached to it?
Bunch of random strangers look at each other and go, nah.
We're willing to pay. We're not just taking free. We're willing to pay any wagon.
No answers. They don't know. Horses are rare in this place.
Eh.
I mean,
I guess
now
we're
that you
getting the
mention,
wagon.
you know what? I would say, Erin, you've been to the Vistani camp, yeah?
I haven't. The others have.
You haven't? Okay.
No,
That's a
Musashi
shame.
did, not me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Well, I mean, if we do go to the Vistani camp, we might be able to get one of their horses. But I don't think they're gonna. I mean, we did. And tell them we saw Aragol somewhere else, and they can all run away, and we can steal one of their horses. Or we bring them Aragol's head.
Oh, we should just bring them Ergol's head. We need to return it anyway.
I feel like we need to make sure we're not seen as a threat, though. Like,
We were both doing our
I
own
don't-
jobs. Like if we try to hide it, they will know we're hiding it because they know everything going on in this place.
I mean, sure. I guess we could trade them. Ignis, y'all willing to trade Ariel's head for a horse and wagon? Like, is that something you want to do?
Wasn't Ignis throwing the head away anyway?
No,
Well,
I still have it.
planning
Yeah, no, he was planning on throwing it away.
And we
Yeah.
could trade that for the wagon.
Hopefully we get a wagon from there. Well, we should give it a try.
Also, I've just now realized that I forgot to add a proficiency to one of my skills. Whoops.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah. Fear and Human gets 1 skill proficiency. I just completely forgot about that. Just looking at my thing, but yeah.
Shame.
Shame.
You know what? I'm just gonna put that in perception. Now I should be able to see better. Yeah, that's weird. Animal handling, survival. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. Okay, I got that now.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
I would say I mean, sure, we can bring that to the Vistani. We can bring the head to Vistani. Yes, I vote for that, because if we can get that skull, the sooner the better. We want that Dragon Knight on our side to deal with Strahd. And the sooner we can get a horse and wagon, the sooner we can get that thing out of there.
Alright, so where are you all going to go? Are you all going to head towards the Vistani camp?
I think we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. With that, you all start heading out of the village. On the left, you pass by. Takes you guys roughly a few minutes to exit the village, and you all head out and enter the forest and head towards the Vistani camp where you remembered it to be. Okay.
Alright.
So, what are you guys gonna do as you guys head towards the Vistani camp?
Oh, I see horses and wagons. That's nice. Well, I guess we should. Hey there, is anyone around? Any Vistani around? We got something to trade.
No, not trade. To give to them. It's their property. We gotta seem nice.
Alright, we got something to I would
Vistani,
not
we're
call
gonna
it a gift,
give
but
us
we
the
do have
horse.
something to give to you.
Align yourself on the map as you see fit,
Uh-oh.
of course.
Where are we in relation
top-
to this thing?
You guys are top right.
Ah, I see it. Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
so
It must be here.
yes, you guys are top right, really far away from the center of this entire location. You guys have roughly few hundred feet, roughly 250 feet to the center.
What is this?
That looks to be a dusk elf.
Oh. Huh. Oh, is the Dusk Elf we encountered in Argenvostholt? Is he back here, or?
As you look around, it seems to be too far away for you to recognize completely, because this is a huge place. You might have to
What
get
was his
closer.
name? What was his name? Oh, Savid, that's his name. Yeah, sure. Let's move closer.
All right. Let's see. What are the reactions? I wonder.
Hello.
Hey, y'all. Anyone there?
All right.
Anyone?
Give me a second. I'm just gonna look at this again. Just give me a second. Try not to move. Alright. So as you say that, the Dusk Elves, the closest one, looks at you guys and starts, and just, instead of looking out and guarding their territory, they just enter their hovel and just no longer outside.
I'm
Can I
gonna
make
go
an
up to.
insight check as to why that is? Like, what are they doing?
While Len's doing that, I'm gonna go up to the house and knock on it.
Okay. As you go up to the house and knock on it, you can hear.
It's both things happening at the same time, so it's your
Yeah.
choice who goes first. Yeah.
I would say. So Lan wanted to roll insight, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see what they're doing. Like, why are they hiding in their house? Like, is this something
Yeah,
we
you
should be
can.
aware of?
Let's roll insight.
Oh ho! Nat 20!
Nat 20. Well, you figured it was because that you guys had killed Aragal, and
Do they know we killed Aragal? Like, he died without anyone seeing.
are you sure about that?
Oh, right. Fair. Maybe
Vistani
someone
know
saw.
everything.
We did also
Oh,
announce
okay.
it to all the villagers watching.
And yeah, you just look around and it doesn't look like these Dusk Elves wanna be in this pile of shit.
Well, I don't think they'd like us very much over here. We best be careful.
I'm gonna knock on the door anyway.
You knock on the door, the Vistani shouts out and says, "Go away!" Oh wait, no, the Dusk Elf shouts and
Dusk
says,
Elf.
"Go away!"
Can you point us to your leader? We just here to talk to him. We have something to give back to him.
Ask for Lavash. He was Aragal's brother.
Lavash. My party's telling me his name's Lavash.
Head up to the hills if you're willing.
Cool, cool. Thanks for that. Guys,
Alright.
we gotta go to the hill.
Right? Sure. Let's head up the hill.
Alright, so everyone's going. Oh wait, shit, hold up. Did I not set the token right? Ah, I didn't. Give me a second. Yeah, much better. Right, so, Erin, as you get that close, you see Luvash peeking out from behind this this particular cart. And
I just see a Vistani picking it. I don't know who Livash is.
oh, yes,
Yeah,
you
I have
see
no
a
idea who that is.
Vistani. And as he peeks out, he looks at the rest of you and just sneers and says, "How dare you? How dare you all?"
How
Oh,
dare
you guys
we?
know each other?
Eyecult came and attacked the church. They needed your help, not your swords. How could
How
you
dare
betray
we?
them?
Now y'all, now we came here as a courtesy. We came as a courtesy. Just wanted to give. You have your brother's head. We just wanted to give it back.
All right. As you say that, don't move.
Oh no.
He hears that and says, "You dare take his head?"
Well, we couldn't give you his body. Strahd could have turned him into a vampire. But we wanted him to have a proper burial, so we kept something of his.
You came here as a courtesy, you say? The only courtesy that would ever satisfy him now is your death. And with that, he takes out his scimitar and points at you all. Fire!
Oh
And,
no.
give me a second. Well, give me a few minutes as I set that all up.
I am really wishing I had my 4th level spell slot right now.
Yeah, I've got two first level spells. That's all I have.
So, roll initiative.
Whew. I'm gonna have to focus on healing this time because I'm the one with the spell slots left, so.
And we're getting arrows shot at us, right?
Yes, so give me a second.
God, where did my initiative go? Like, I literally just rolled it and it disappeared.
Ooh, that's
It's there.
That's
Is it
weird.
there?
I rolled a 7. It's not in the tracker.
not sure.
Oh, did you click on land
I did.
first on the
Like, it
character?
briefly appeared in the tracker and then it disappeared.
That's weird.
That's just extremely weird. Like,
Yeah, give me a second. So just head back to this and then select these guys.
are they all
Not that.
in one place? What?
Okay. Yeah, it's just gonna take a while. There's quite a lot after all.
Oh my god, that's a lot of Vistani.
Time for a genocide.
Every single one of these things has a Vistani.
Yes.
Every single one of these things has Vistani in them. Wow.
Do we see all of them?
Well, the first thing you
Huh.
would see, in fact, is a rain of arrows as, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I would say, okay, let's do it like this. There would be 12 light crossbow attacks spread out on all of you. So,
Where's Tia? Like,
far
I am
away.
so far back. I am.
Did not even move. Let me
Who's
just put this in the wrong. Nah, that's the wrong shit. So there would be 12 arrows that would be sent flying on all of you, and so math is hard. So that would be
That's
three
three
hits on each of you. And I wouldn't say it's a, yeah, I would say it's a surprise round.
Oh no.
So, initiative.
Is it a surprise if
Yeah,
you came
I'm not
expecting
in
a
the
fight?
initiative. Like,
I guess not, but it's
can
fine.
you add me to the initiative? I'm not actually there. I rolled a 7, but I don't
Yeah,
know why
no
it's not
probs.
actually in there.
Give me a second. Add turn there. Input it.
Yep.
All right.
7.
I'm gonna, just to make this flow faster, I'm just gonna go with group initiative.
Yeah.
I say that, but there's still a lot.
Why's my count 0? Oop, I will add that. Oh.
Yeah. It. So just add it to 7. I'll do it. There. So 7,
Okay.
descending. All right, and with that, 3 hits on Erin. 1, 2, 3. 3 fail, 3 miss, as
Yep,
you manage to
none
dodge
hit.
all of them. 3 hits on land. 1, 2, 3. 9, 13, 15, all miss. 3 hits on Nuka. 1, 2, 3. 4, 18, 13. 3 hits on Ignis.
As the 18
1, 2,
hits.
3.
Nope.
6, 12, 6, so that miss. So 18 hits for 2 piercing. As you all get bombarded by a bunch of arrows. But you all are now much more skilled than you previously were, and are capable of deflecting most of the arrows away.
I was hoping one would hit me, so I could throw it back at whoever this guy is.
Does it have to hit? I believe you can still catch it, yeah?
No, it has to hit.
Oh, it has to.
So I have to
okay.
reduce the damage to 0 to be able to throw it back.
Ah, okay. Right, your turn, Aaron.
Yep, I'm going to pull my short sword out, run up to this guy, and just punch him twice, not actually attack with the short sword.
Okay, you punch him twice.
Unarmed and unarmed.
Unarmed hits and armed hits.
Oh, both hit. Nice.
Yeah, both hits.
And then using the short sword, I will block whatever he hits me with. That gives me 2 AC.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, part of the Kensei.
Ooh, interesting. Alright.
Nice.
Luvash's turn is going to grab out his scimitar, and with another hand he grabs out his dagger as he does 2 attacks with his scimitar, missing you completely and stabbing you with a dagger, and that will be his turn. Vistani Group A is going to do a combined of 4 attacks as you are being surrounded. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10, 5,
1
22,
hits.
15. So 1 hits as you take 6 points of slashing damage. This group is going to just... Yeah, much better. Oh my god, they got shrink. Oh, what the fuck?
Flat
Okay,
Vistani.
there. Okay.
Wide Vistani.
Wide. They're gonna go out here, and then that would be that would be 6 light crossbow shots on Nuka, because this is a descending hill as you guys are going upwards. So 1, 2, so 19, 17, 18, natural 4, 15 and a 6. So I believe a 19 and an 18 hits.
Yes, that's 9 more.
Yes, that's 9 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
Yeah. This other group's going to head here, and then I believe yeah, I mean the range is, yeah, that's enough range, and it's going to fire 2 shots at Ignis, 2 shots at Nuka. So that's a 19, 21 on Ignis, 13, 19 on Nuka. So Ignis, you take 4 points of piercing. Nuka, you take 7 points of piercing.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, Tiafk, your turn, as you see a hail of arrows start falling down from the hill.
I guess I'll move up. How much movement do I have as an elf? 35. Interesting. Okay, I guess I'll move up. I can't even move up that much. I'll move up, and I guess I'll use my action just to wild shape into an ape.
Okay. You wild shape into an ape.
And that'll be my turn, unfortunately.
Alright. This one has 3 bandits as another 3 hits on as 3 shots are going to land. 1, 2, 3. So that's 12, 21, 21. So that would be 8.
2 hits.
Yes, that
13
would
damage.
be, yep, 13 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
This group is going to dash. Nuka, your turn.
I'm gonna turn to Ignis and Lan, who is still sort of near me. Should I fireball these ones?
Go ham. Let's go.
Well, just don't hit Aaron.
He'll be okay. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna raise my hammer up, hold it forward and cast Fireball.
Hey.
Let's see. And I'm gonna do it on this group here. Because I think I can get all of them in 20-foot radius.
Yeah, 20-foot radius, yeah.
Yeah, and that's also gonna be max damage, of course.
If it's max damage, then the entire thing, let's see. Ooh.
Don't spook the horses.
It's not gonna hit the horses, it will hit the cart though.
Yes, it
There's a
is
lot of
going to
carts,
hit,
don't worry about it.
yeah, it's going to hit the cart, and as it hits the cart, it is going to explode along with all the Vistanis as this 2 group dies instantly.
You are traitors to this town. Which I yell just at no one in particular. And I'm gonna run forward.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much my... Actually... Am I still allowed to use a bonus action spell if I've already cast one this turn?
There's 1 spell per turn.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, some rules are stupid, so for sorcerers specifically,
Ooh,
they can.
Interesting.
Come on,
I'm
can you
just checking the
imagine being a
range.
sorcerer, quicken spell, and not being able to cast 2 shit? Come on.
Oh, you still can't.
You can still drop 2 fireballs in 1 turn, which is a bit OP.
No, the thing is you
No,
can't.
you can't.
Yeah, because of
You
the
can't do that.
ruling.
Like, yeah, like, no, if you were to make a specific exemption for sorcerers, that'd be OP, but yeah.
How would it be OP if you're all still gonna get clapped by a weird tree?
Should dump 2 fireballs in a single turn.
Yeah.
And still get clapped by a tree, yes? You're
I
acting
mean-
like you all survived that by like plus 70 HP.
Okay.
Fucking death's door, mate. You're all on death's door.
There's likely to be more overpowered combinations of spells, so I can't think of right now that would break if you could cast both of them at the same turn.
Nah, it's fine. Just gotta throw homebrew shit, right?
Okay.
Are there any
Googling
spells that
now.
like Guiding Bolt, which buff other spells?
Yeah, I suppose
do
if you're
that.
going something like, you do like a Finger of Death and then another Finger of Death, it'll be strong, yes, but depending on what you're fighting, you know.
True Strike as an action, then bonus action, quicken another spell. That could be really powerful.
True
I mean, you
Strike.
could do that. True Strike is a cantrip.
Imagine using
Like,
True Strike.
Can you
Yeah,
imagine
but imagine
using
if you
True Strike?
could double cast like that.
Right,
could
but you
true
need
strike.
sorcerer points.
You
that's
can
the
double cast
thing.
like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
but you need sorcerer
But
points. Don't
I'm done with my
forget.
turn, so
Alright, yeah. So
I can't do
don't
any
forget that
interesting
you're
bonus
literally limited by sorcery points. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
You can think of as much fucked up shit as you want, but if you can't use those points in a battle, no point.
Alright, fair.
Okay, Lan, your turn.
We came here as a courtesy. She's going to move up 30 feet. Where should she go? Here. Okay, she's gonna move 30 feet. You know what? No. She's gonna stay where she is. Drop a spiritual weapon. Ooh, she can drop it next to Luvash. So she can drop a spiritual weapon here, right next to Luvash. Take a whack at Luvash. So that's gonna take up 1 spell slot. And that's gonna be a spiritual weapon whacking. Spiritual.
Okay, you whack Luvash and you miss as Luvash managed to sidestep it.
Well, okay. And she's just gonna drop prone. So that gives all these archers like disadvantage to hit her.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so that's the end of my turn. Oh, the owl. The owl is gonna fly 60 feet. Ooh, the owl can do
Fuck.
It's gonna
I just
fly
realized.
here.
Hold up. Oops. It's
here
fine.
and 20 feet into the air.
Yep, 13. Alright, Ignis, you can go. I keep forgetting that you're not in the goddamn website, man. Dude, like, your name is on there, for fuck's sake.
Wait, what? Oh.
Yeah, your name's in the website. I guess you close your laptop while the website's open.
Oh, yeah.
So it still registers you're in. Right, so, yeah, you can go after Lan. Lan, you're done?
Yeah, that's me done. The owl goes here, like where it is now, and it's going 40 feet. It's going.
Yep, that's fine.
No, it's going 100 feet. 100 and no, I got the math wrong. It's 80 feet in the air. 80 feet in the air.
Okay, good. Alright, Ignis, your turn. You are currently, let's see, 60 feet away from the closest target, and it is a hill that is going upwards.
Enemies? The enemies. What kind of enemies do I have to fight?
Human.
Oh, correct.
Vistanis. Archers, they're all really far away. You're gonna have to movement and then dash in order to get a little close, and then next turn you can whack.
Closest enemy?
60 feet.
Direction.
Direction south.
South. 30 feet south. But I'll just observe from there and pass my turn.
Okay. With that, the Vistani's turn is going to move 60 feet. Okay, Erin, your turn. Oops, yeah, Erin, your turn.
Okay. I will just punch this leader-looking Vistani again.
Wow, he looks like a leader.
Well, he's the only one with a different skin. 1 attack and 2nd attack.
Misses and crits do damage. 9
Wow.
plus.
Wait, his damaged another D8.
Yes. Wait. What's your martial die? Your martial die is D4.
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be 11, 18. 18 points of damage in a single hit. Very nice. Right?
And I still get my thing. Agile parry, which is 2 extra AC.
Alright. Lavash is going to... Let's see... Okay, let's try this. Luvash is going to look at you, Erin, and cast Hold Person with his evil eye.
Oh no.
So you have to make a DC of 11 against hold person.
What check?
Doesn't actually say. I assume hold person is a particular type of check. It's like
Whole person is
static.
a whiz save, I believe.
All right, go
I can
go with.
check that.
Just roll your
Yeah, it's
saving throw.
whiz.
Yeah, it's a whiz save. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
You manage. Your willpower is strong enough, and you manage to resist that evil eye effect. And with that, Luvash is now blinded until the end of its turn.
Oh.
Vistani's turn. They are all. One of them is going to grapple you, so that's gonna be a strength check. 6. Okay. They're gonna keep grappling. As you're being held by 4 people, but you are unmatched in
should-
strength. Yeah.
So I
roll
don't need to
strength.
make a check.
Yeah. I
Okay.
would say you have to make 4. See if you beat them. So you lose
second
against the
one.
second one, yes.
Yeah.
And you are grappled, and then the third one piles on, and the fourth one fails to pile on. So you are grappled by 2 different people right now. This group of 6 is going to head out here and shoot 2 arrows at Nuka, 2 at Ignis, and 2 at Lan. So 20 natural 4 and 20 on Nuka, so that'll be 6 points of piercing damage. A 20 and an 8 on Ignis, so that would be 7 points of piercing damage, and a disadvantage, so 16 and 5, which would miss.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, that's on me, so miss. It's a nice strategy.
Yeah. Tef, your turn.
Using my ape strength and might, I'm gonna throw rocks.
oh, you're gonna use rock now.
Yes,
Can you?
I cast rock.
Can you even cast rock?
Yeah, I'm gonna target one of these people and cast rock.
Okay.
Oh
it.
wow, thanks, cool, good job, Roll20. Actually, I'm even out of range.
Right,
Wow,
so you
rock.
can't even hit.
Yep, so I guess I'm gonna move up to land. And is that far enough to... Yep, that's good on for a rock on next turn. That'll be my turn.
Vistani bandits are gonna go here and then fire 3 shots against the goddamn ape that just joined the fray. 1, 2, 3. So 22, 8, 17. I believe 22 and 17 hits, so that would be 12 points of piercing damage. And then that is going to be that turn. Nuka, your turn.
Cool. I'm going to... Wow, this is getting busy. Let's see. Where's a nice 15-foot radius? Yeah, I can do that. Ah, perfect. Sweet. I'm gonna run over to here. That's within my movement, actually.
Yep, that is within 25.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna whack my hammer on the ground, use that bright nova thing.
Hey, alright.
So here we go, and it's gonna be the Mighty Rejuvenation.
Okay, so that would be DC 13 con. So 1, 2, 2 groups and Vash. Let's see. On save. So one group succeeds completely, the other fails. So the one by Erin fails, and the one that is here succeeds. Luvash have to succeed con save. Succeeds, so the one succeeds doesn't take any damage, but you also heal 2d8. So roll 2d8.
So is it the same 2d8 healing and damage, or is it
Yes,
separate
it's the
2d8
same.
rolls?
It's the same roll.
All right. Oh yes, that's pretty good.
Yeah, wow. So you can heal 13 points on yourself and Erin, and you deal damage. You deal 13 points of damage, which automatically kills.
Oh, so that was my bonus action. So with my action, let's see what we can do here.
We got Spirit Guardians.
Nah, I'm out of third levels.
Oh, yeah, too many fireballs. Nothing.
Yeah, enjoying those fireballs. Okay, let's see. Oh yes, I'm gonna shatter right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Shatter.
I think I'll just do a
is-
regular without the
I think it's dex save.
divine thingy.
Right? No, con
Oh, actually,
save.
nah, I'm gonna max that. That was a shit roll.
So both of them so both groups succeed. So max damage would be 8,
24.
12, 24. So halving it would be 12 damage, which unironically kills them all.
Oh,
Ah,
Cool.
is that how group HP works? I don't think this is how group HP works.
I mean, it does the same. It's a spell, so it does the same damage to each of them in the group.
Yeah, they've been getting hit by AoE. That's not a group at that point.
Yeah, this feels like it's individual movements without group HP. So group HP would be all stacked up HP, right? I assume. Nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's right. Yeah.
It's fine.
So that they all got caught in it, so it would do the
Yeah.
there's 24 damage or 12 damage to each person in the group.
Yep. So, pop.
It's just a matter of how you want to do the saves. Yeah.
Nah, it's fine. Regardless whether they save or not, they get killed.
Cool.
All right.
That's my turn.
Alright, that's your turn. Ignis, what are you gonna do?
We're not fully healed before the fight, right? We're not like fully
No.
recovered.
No, you are not, because you chose only to spend 2 of your hit dice. You can spend a lot of it during a short rest in order to like regain as much HP as you can.
For the right now, what's the cool? How many enemies are within? How many enemies are like within my vicinity? No one, right?
There are enemies that are 45 feet away and 50 feet away. The closest one would be 35 feet.
I want to just. Can I try moonbeam? Moonbeam. The 45 feet.
Okay, you can. So Moonbeam, eh? Do you have the spell slots for it?
I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, at least one at least.
Okay, you have the spell slots, alright. Yeah, I believe that's 10 feet. So, that's all of them. Actually, let me just double check, hold up. No snapping. Radius, so 10 feet radius. Okay, so it's double.
isn't Moonbeam like a wait?
Oh,
what?
wait,
What's
it's
the
10
size
feet or
Moonbeam?
5 feet? Is it 5 feet?
It is not 10-foot radius. I'm pretty sure it's not 10-foot radius. It is a
5-foot radius.
yeah.
Five
It's a
foot.
5-foot radius, yeah.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, this one works then. So you moonbeam the 3 Vistanis that are 45 feet away. Alright, they will take damage on their turn. You have a bonus action and movement left. What are you gonna do?
I go back a bit, 10 feet, and that's about it.
Okay, you go back 10 feet. Alright. Right. It is going to be the Vistani's turn as they are going to run up 30 feet here. And, can't do much, so they're just gonna, like, head here. Lan, your turn.
I'd warn you. Well, I didn't warn you, but you know, I'm gonna warn you right now. Y'all ain't ready. And she's gonna drop a Sacred Flame on Luvash.
Okay.
Let's roll the damage. Sacred
Dex
Flame.
save. Saves it.
Nope, that was oh well. And then she's going to have the Spiritual Weapon whack.
Yeah, spiritual weapon whack. And I believe, now that I see this, why is this so far down here?
Ooh, is it 20 to hit?
20 hits. Roll damage.
9 damage on Luvash.
Nice. Right.
We came here as a courtesy. Stop attacking. And we're good.
Luvash speaks out. Courtesy? Bringing my brother's head back is courtesy?
Do you not want to give him burial? I think it was your family. We're returning his body to you.
Burial means nothing in this matter.
Okay. We can keep going with this fight then.
Right? Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Yeah. They're gonna move past the cart and then shoot out at you. Pew pew pew. Disadvantage. Holy shit. Still disadvantage, so miss.
Nice. Yep.
Evan, your turn.
Same thing as before. 2 punches.
Okay. Miss.
Yep. Both miss.
Alright. Anything else? No?
No, I can't do anything else. I'm just reading up if I still have my thing.
Alright.
Extra AC.
Wait, actually, Luvash would have failed that save because he's blind.
Oh, what, the dex save?
Yes.
Oh, cool. So that's 7 radiant on top of that.
Yep. So 7. Yep. All right. And he is still blind, so he's going to wildly flail and attempt to attack Erin. So disadvantage. 13, 16, 15.
Yep, all miss.
All right. Tiaf, your turn.
Okay, I can finally do it. Oh shit, I actually have to get closer. Let me just get closer. And then I would like to cast Rock on the leader.
What?
And since the monsters are broken, I have to manually roll. It's a D20 plus 5.
Yeah, some monsters are weird.
Yeah, it doesn't hit, I'm assuming.
11 does not hit.
Okay,
Wow, you really have rock.
Yes. I think I need to be like a bigger size, maybe a fire giant. I need a wild shape in the wild giant, please. Can you accept my homebrew? Thank you.
Bro.
That's my turn.
Right. Vistani bandits have to make their save against the Moonbeam. What's the save for Moonbeam?
On.
Is it con save? I think it is.
Yeah, it's a con save.
Alright, so they succeed. So how much damage is that? 2d10? I think Moonbeam's 2d10. Yes?
Yeah, it's 2d10 halved for this.
Yeah, okay. 2d10 half. Alright, so they take 5 points of damage. As that is 10 points of radiant damage onto them.
Are they gonna stay in the moonbeam or?
Well, I mean, it's the start of their turn, so they're going to move out of it and then fire at Nuka. 1, 2, 3. So 23, a nat 1.
23 hits.
Yeah, and then 16. Oh, okay. So you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still
your
healthy
turn.
enough. Cool. See who else I can bonk with my hammer. Is it? Can I run straight through here?
Where?
Oh,
You can.
through there.
Yeah, you can. You're gonna suffer opportunity attack from Luvash because he's no longer blinded.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Misses.
Sweet. And now, I'm gonna use the Bright Nova again.
Alright, bonk him.
And this time it's gonna be the Mighty one.
Alright, so con save 13. So. Oh, wait, did it not process? Oh, there you go.
Oh, there
Right,
it is.
So
Ooh,
they
they
fail.
failed.
Roll your damage. 10 as.
That's, I think Luvash is caught in that too.
Yes. So I'm gonna have to roll con for Luvash. Fails as well, so that would be 10. Right, they are very injured, still alive.
And then I'll whack him. Just a regular old whack with the hammer.
Alright, you whack the bandit.
Does it hit?
I believe that hits. So you whack the bandit and it kills one of the bandit.
Cool, that's my turn.
Alright, Ignis, what are you gonna do?
Where's Lovash is down or is it injured?
It not down yet, but very injured. Your moonbeam, you can move your moonbeam with bonus. Was it action?
Where's Lovash location for mine?
Location south. He is the one that is currently 45 feet away from you, towards the south left. Very south.
South left. I like these new directions.
Okay, sure. Look, okay, I can't. It's really hard for me to differ between east and west.
Wait, south, like as in like south where I go, or south like my south. Wait, what?
No. South as in like. Okay, so you guys are currently at a hill.
Yeah.
You are at the top part of the hill. You are at the northern side of the hill, heading southwards. You're heading southwards towards the center of the hill, and you step back towards the northern side, which means heading away from the hill. Luvash is on top of the hill, so you have to go south. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's just like south is down on the screen.
Yes. But in your perspective, you have to go forward. That's it. You just backtracked. You have to go forward.
I think I just move the moonbeam to Lavash. I'll see what happens. Can I do it?
How many? What's the range on it?
Wait, it's 10 feet, wasn't it? Oh, no.
Yes, but you can move it for a certain amount of range. 60 feet, right. So you can use your action to move it 60 feet, which I believe would be enough. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Let's just move. Let's move the moonbeam to Lavash.
Yep, you move the moonbeam to Luvash. You have your bonus action and movement left.
Wait, Aaron, Tiaf, and Nuka's right at Lavash, right?
Yes, but Nuka is 10 feet away. Aaron is not in the moonbeam. You can position the moonbeam so that it doesn't hit anyone but Luvash.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, the Vistani bandits are going to... Well... Attack. So, scimitar. 21 hits for 2 slashing.
Wait,
And that's it for them. Lan, your turn.
Alright. Yeah, so just to inform you that I've decided to swap my perception to athletics rather than because I haven't used it since I gave the proficiency. So it hasn't done anything, so
Ah, okay. Sure.
yeah. So does that put in athletics? Anyway, she's how much does Lan know about this this reincarnation thing? Would she think that does she know enough to think that the souls of Vistani, does she know if they leave the place? Like, do Souls of Vistani just get stuck here, or?
Make a. I would say this would be more towards Arcana.
Haha, -1. Oh, okay. 16.
Well, according to your current knowledge that you have, because you know that, you've gained info from the rest of your party that they were sent here by Aragal, which probably means that the Vistanis can indeed exit and they are not a part of this realm. Therefore, if they do die in it, their reincarnation cycle will change.
So it won't be. They're not stuck here anymore, are they?
They were never stuck here, but once you kill them in it, I believe the spirits still flow out.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm not gonna feel bad about this. She makes another sacred flame on Luvash.
Okay. Succeeds.
Oof, no damage. And a spiritual weapon attack.
Okay, bonk
That
him.
will be bonk.
21 indeed hits. Roll damage. 5.
Five.
Yeah.
And she's gonna stand up and start moving. Actually, no, she's gonna still remain prone, but move 15 feet. Just start army crawling her way towards this thing.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. This group of bandit is going to attack Eren. So 1, 2, 3. 23, 17. 7 misses, so that would be 9 points of slashing damage and 2 points. Or
Nope,
does the
just
17
9.
miss? Okay.
17 misses. It's 20 AC.
Alright, so you take 9 points of damage. Eren, your turn.
The same thing as always, just punching him twice.
Okay.
Oh, where is it? I'm guessing 19.
Yeah, first punch hits. And that will kill Luvash. As he falls to the ground, as you punch him so hard, your rapid punches knock him out completely onto the ground.
I think I'm just gonna add my 10 there, because I can't really move anywhere else.
Alright, Luvash is gonna get his ass blasted by the moonbeam and is going to start disintegrating. Kaf, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna start whacking him. I'll whack the group twice. Nope,
Okay.
can't roll. Sorry, can't roll. Have to do with the bat.
Why can't you roll it? Hold up.
Because it's broke. It's broken.
No, it's not.
Wow, I rolled like shit.
Weird.
13 and 7. Do any of those really hit?
Huh. It works, but really weirdly, I guess. Anyway, 13 and 7. 13 hits the bandit. So you deal how much?
D6 plus 3 damage. Oh, wow, I can't even roll damage. Good damage rolls.
Yeah, you deal 4
cursed.
points of damage on the bandit. The bandit starts
Cursed.
screaming as like they don't want a random ape, attacking them. This group of bandits are going to shoot you. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
My god. So that would be 12 and 18. 18 points
Ooh.
of damage.
Is that me? So I'm on 1 hit point as ape.
I believe you got hit previously too.
Did I?
Yeah, you
just wild
probably
checked
forgot
this
to
battle.
input it.
I didn't hear you say it, but okay, yeah, sure. I'll just wild shape back into human form. Health.
Yeah, that's it. I think I did. Yeah.
Did anyone else hear it?
Don't remember.
Sure.
yeah, not
There was
sure.
just a lot of attacks.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'll take it with her.
Nuka, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna whack these guys a couple times.
Okay, you
So,
whack them.
There's one.
That kills.
There's two.
Second misses.
Damn. Oh well. That's my 10.
All right. Ignis, what are you gonna do? Your moonbeam is hitting no one.
Move the moonbeam to the. Who's the nearest one again? Nearest enemy.
Okay, nearest enemy. There are two enemies. There are two. There are three on the north, but you're going to also attack Erin if you do that. There are two on the south. That you can hit without any repercussion, and there are three you can hit without any worry.
I'm just gonna go to the. If I move the moonbeam, it will consume an action, right?
Yes.
Uh,
But it's still
I just
there,
got-
so you can just move it.
okay, I'm just gonna move the moonbeam south. The south enemy.
Okay, so the moonbeam's here. So it's going to target two Vistanis in there. Alright. You're gonna move?
I'll stay where I am.
Alright. Lan, your turn.
So she's still gonna be down on the ground. Let's see. Ooh, that's a bit dangerous. She's gonna move up a little bit here and cast Sacred Flame on this sponge,
Okay.
as well as a spiritual weapon whacking.
Fails.
Ooh. Nice, let's do it.
That's a little
Sacred
rough.
Flame.
Yep, Sacred Flame. Yeah,
And
one
a
of them gets
spiritual
charred to death. Okay, misses, sadly. Your spiritual
Yeah.
weapon.
Well, Luvash is dead. Why don't y'all just give up?
Okay, I would say make a intimidation check.
Alright. It's not great at this. Let's try that. Nope.
Nah. I think they can take you.
Well, okay.
Stab at stab Erin. So oops, one more. 21 hits for 4 points of slashing damage. So Erin, your turn.
Are these guys damaged?
One of them, yes.
Okay, so I can apply Colossus.
Yes, the one that is bunked by the ape. Ape
I
Tiaf.
will unarmed.
Both of them hit, so deal damage.
One with Colossus, one
That
with that
fucking
Colossus.
kills him, and yeah, so that kills. Let's see.
Yeah, that's 26 damage total.
26 damage. Do they even have a collective HP of 26? Let's see. 18, 29.
If they don't, I can hit him again. Do you want me to hit him again?
Well, there's 3 HP left from the collective group.
I will punch again using my key to make a parry attack. That misses, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that misses.
Damn.
I believe. Reduce this to. Okay, yeah. Jeff, your turn.
Okay, my turn. I will ice knife the people to my southeast, seeing as melee attacks are not going for me and non-magical attacks are not going for me. I will just ice knife them, right?
Alright, ice knife.
No,
and
no, I don't hit him. Fuck me.
You do.
But
you
it still
do
blows
not
up,
hit.
so.
It does
Yeah.
blow up, so dex save. Fail, so they take 11 points of cold. So they get frozen into statues of ice and they shatter. Anything
Okay, that'll
else?
be my turn.
All right, Nuka, your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna whack these guys again.
All right, you whack. Hits, and
Oh,
so that is
yeah.
2 kills. So Moonbeam's not gonna do anything because target's in it.
These guys aren't
The-
even in initiative. Oh. Yeah.
Not anymore. All right. So
Oh, this one isn't.
Yeah, I mean, last
And then,
guy, you guys fucking beat the living shit out of him.
I'm just gonna go into the tent. Actually, no, I don't want to move through the moonbeam. Never mind.
Yeah, there's still moonbeam there. All right, so with that, combat's over. Are you guys gonna kill this last guy?
Has he surrendered or is he still fighting?
Still fighting.
Sure. I mean,
I'm gonna try to convince him to stop once, and if he still wants to fight, kill him.
Hey, how do you convince him?
Your entire camp is dead. Do you want to live or die with them? You still have more Dusk Elves living here. You can live with them. You do not have to die.
Make persuasion with advantage.
Okay, where's my persuasion? Oh, -1.
As you say that, he looks at the ground, sees all the dead bodies around, and says, "These Dusk Elves, they're the ones being protected by us. It doesn't matter. I join my comrades in life or death," and does one final attack against you, which probably misses. Never mind,
that would
hits.
hit.
That would hit. Final attempt. And with that, you guys clobber the living shit out of him.
You certainly will die a fool with the rest of them.
Sure, roll to hit.
Cool.
Yeah, he's gone.
Wait.
You smack him with the warhammer and just flings him like you're playing golf, as his body just slumps 10 feet away.
Huh.
well,
I like kick at his knees first, and then just like swing my hammer.
Yeah.
right. Well, I did not expect this to happen.
Wait, this is
This
a
is what
grassy...
needed to happen.
Is this grass?
Yes.
Oh,
Could we not... Wait, guys, could we not bring the goats to here and let the Dusk Elves take care of them?
no. I mean, I don't want to keep the goats outside of town.
No, we'll make the... We'll try to convince the Dusk Elves to be part of the town itself. Because they need protection.
Alright. That
'Cause they
might
only-
work.
Yeah, they're only here because Vistanis were protecting them.
Alright. I suppose that... I do think that makes sense, actually. Now, on the upside, with all these people gone, I don't think they're gonna need the wagons.
Or all the horses.
Yeah, I mean, we could... Now that they're gone, like, have the horses started running away, like all the explosions and stuff? Like,
Oh,
these
I think they're tied up.
They're tied up. They're on posts, and they can't do much but be
Right.
tied up.
Cool.
You see what looks to be a collective total of 4 riding horses and what looks to be 17 draft horses.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna start
17 draft horses.
I'm gonna start looking through these carts.
Alright, you start looking through the carts, and I believe last time you guys have looked through the carts, you didn't take any treasures, yes?
We couldn't
Yeah, I
look through the
don't think-
carts, I'm pretty sure.
No. You guys decided to exchange for information instead.
Was it
Yeah,
not just
about
one
the-
cart that they opened for us?
No, it wasn't. We got the cards opened at they revealed certain information, yeah.
Yeah, in
He
definitely
definitely showed
exchange.
us inside of one of the carts, but we didn't take any of it.
Yeah, I'm saying like I'm gonna check all the carts because he only showed us one. And if one had
Oh,
all
yeah.
that treasure, maybe more have a lot more.
Okay, you look through all the cards and they look to be just a bunch of carts, really. There's a lot of carts that looks to be for gamblers, or some even looks to be family carts. There's a lot of carts that differs. Some carts are mainly used for gambling, some carts are mainly used for resting, some carts are used for just staying in, I suppose. And what you see inside one of the very particular cart is that this one has 2 locks on it. This was the treasure wagon that you guys had seen being opened before in the past.
Does Luvash have a key for it?
He does.
Alright.
Yeah.
Open up that treasure wagon. Like,
Alright, you try open it up. Doesn't work. You don't have the other key.
Okay, Thieves' Tools.
Right? With an actual key at one and Thieves' Tool trying to crack open the other one, it's simple enough, and you guys see a wooden chest that contains 1,200 Electron pieces, an iron chest containing 650 gold pieces, onyx jewelry with onyx jewelry box with a lot of jewelry and what looks to be several other objects in that. This is all of it, so give me a second. Okay, this is all of it.
ooh. Okay, let's take note of this.
So you guys get a lot of things that worth money if you can sell them, but currently you have a lot of random things, of course.
Oh. We just record this all down. Ooh.
Yeah, I can't
40
carry
Electron.
yeah, 240 Electrum and 130 gold each. But I can't
Is
carry
that
any of
once
his
we
treasure.
sell it?
No,
Is that
that's
once we sell
from,
it on points?
that's from the actual coins
Yeah,
themselves.
there's actual
Oh, nice.
coins, and then there's the things you have to sell, which roughly, if you sell all of them, they would worth about 1,500 ish.
Well, okay. I will take. Let's take the coin. Let's take all the coins first, and then we can. Maybe we have a wagon. We can just bring this back to town. Whenever we leave, we can bring this back to town. I mean, we have this wagon right here. Once we deal with all this stuff, we can take it back to town, or we can tell the people of Vallaki to send their forces out to reclaim this place. How far is this from Vallaki, by the way? Like, what's the distance?
Half an hour at least, or more.
Half an hour, yeah. Well, we go back to town. We can get them to. We can get the people of Vallaki to take the stuff, the throne, the rug. Like, I feel the rug might be great for some office. I don't know. We could sell it in. It is 10 foot square. I don't know. We could carry it. But if we can donate the stuff we can sell to the Vallaki, we might do some good.
We could let the town auction them off.
I
Get
agree.
that wealth back into them. Back to the people.
I agree.
The walls
Coins
could
we
use
keep
it.
though. The jewelry we keep though. I would like to keep that stuff for ourselves. What we can carry, we keep. What we can't belongs to the town. I also think having some horses in town might do good. After all, the Martikovs are establishing a pasture. Horses are a lot fussier than goats about food. Somehow they've survived. I don't think that's too much of a problem. 17 draft horses, and yeah. So I'm gonna add the. Oh, Evan. I can hold you. Okay. What's the thing I can do? How much is 240 EP? How much is that in gold pieces?
Well, these
Oh,
Electron pieces,
100
all of them have the visage of Strahd on them.
Why can't Evan carry them?
weight limit.
Hmm.
Well, I can only carry 2 more pounds of stuff, and that's it.
So I'm trying to see if
How's
I
the limit
can-
calculated?
15 times your strength.
Ah,
So I
Yeah,
have
I've
no
got
issue
9
with
strength.
weight.
A wooden throne would be definitely very heavy.
Because
So
what
don't
I'm
even
thinking,
try it.
what I'm thinking is, can I convert? Yeah, but this is just way too much stuff. Like this is way too much EP. I could 200. How much is? So 1 EP is half a gold piece, is it?
Yep.
Yes.
Would 100 GP weigh as much as a gold bar? Worth 100 GP.
How much does gold bar weigh? I think
27.5 pounds.
so. That is a lot of coins.
Oh my gosh! What? How is that so
7.5.
heavy?
Gold bars are heavy, yeah.
27
Gold bars are heavy.
How much?
Wait, what? Wait.
So that would be 1,400 gold coins roughly.
No, wait. What?
Yeah,
Wait,
gold
wait.
bars are crazy heavy, yeah.
Are you sure it's 27.5?
I
How
googled
heavy?
it. I googled it.
Yeah, it's like 12.5
Oh
kg,
my
I think. Yeah, they're
God.
crazy heavy, yeah.
But you gotta remember that
It's a lot of
in
gold.
in Forgotten Realms, weight and like metal density does not work as you think, because 50 coins of copper and 50 coins of gold are the exact same, and
Hmm.
Yes.
they have very similar dimensions, which makes no fucking sense.
Nothing makes
Yeah.
sense. It's fine.
I'm just trying to see what item I can, if I can convert some of this stuff into items and then convert it back later. Because that's the thing I can do with my channel divinity. I can convert stuff to stuff.
Wait,
I
how
am
much?
basically an.
Wait, could you make a longsword out of the coins?
Yes, I can.
Because I
Silver
do need a
longsword.
I do need a longsword.
That would take 15 gold pieces, 30 EP of it. For an hour, I can cast. If I sit here for an hour, I can cast that. I can do that. Make you a longsword, and that would be 30 EP out of that, or 15 gold out of that.
I say we
I can
just
do it.
carry it for now, since we have to go to Strahd.
Yeah.
We can convert it later.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Because I
So
I do
I'll
need
hold your
arrows
share
and
of the
longsword.
EP.
Yeah.
Hold your share of the EP. That will be 240, 480.
Damn, I got a question. Right?
Yes.
Is an Electron weapon technically a silvered weapon because it has silver in it?
What? I would say
Just-
a silvered weapon is a full silver coating, and a silver coating that costs, I believe, was it 100 gold piece? So you technically need
Is-
1,000 silver to silver a weapon.
What?
Wait, the hill?
What?
But he's converting the coin to a different material, isn't he?
Yes, I don't think it would work as a silvered weapon. Electrum contain pieces of silver, but they're not fully silver.
But what if
Yeah,
it turns
that's asking you.
Electrum? What if it turns Electrum into silver and then into longsword?
Can you do that?
No, the longsword has to be made of metal. Like it has to be a silvered weapon. Costs a lot, not because of the amount of silver, but because of the skill
Technique.
required to silver the weapon without causing it to be useless. So, I could.
so a silver
convert
weapon would
electrum-
just fall apart.
Yes, a
Yeah,
silver
I-
weapon would fall apart, but a silvered coating of a weapon that was other metal is fine. I don't think silver weapons exist, but
Let me check what you because I have asked this before about creating silvered weapons.
Silvered weapons just a coating. It's just a coating on the sword.
At a 50-50 failure rate, I can make a silvered weapon with a 50-50 failure rate. But I need the base weapon to do it.
Sure, you can do that.
But I need the base weapon, so like that's not gonna work unless you already have a longsword. Like, so I can make that longsword for you with an hour.
Yeah, we can do that later. Because we gotta
Yeah.
visit Strahd quickly.
All right, let's go deal with this then. And all right, so let's pass through. Let's talk to the Dusk Elves. Let's convince them to join. That it might be better off with Vistani.
Okay. You're gonna do that. Make a persuasion check.
Okay, like, well, oh no, this place. Sorry about the Vistani. They attacked us. This place ain't safe. Now we have pull with the people of Vistani. If you would like, you can ask them if they would be interested in working together with you. There are so few of you. There are so many of them. They have walls and they have guards. I believe we'll be safe there. Nope.
As you say that, all the Dusk Elves start running towards the southern side of the hill.
Is the Dusk Elf we saved in that group?
You can see him, yes.
I'm just gonna point and say, we saved him before. You guys can trust us. If we want to hurt you, we would have killed him in Argonworth. We didn't.
He's going to speak up and just look around and say, and just like start like telling them as what happened, and then they all agree, and then one of them heads further south of the hill, and then a few minutes later returns with what looks to be the leader of the Dusk Elves. And as you guys see, this
Handout for him?
fellow. Yep. Give me a second. Yep. As you guys see, this fellow who is shrouded in a cloak and his sunken eyes just filled with grief. He looks at you all and says, I cannot as to why you have slain the Vistanis, but their protection was more meaningful than you can ever imagine.
You came here as a
They
courtesy.
protect you from-
They
What-
shot at
what-
us.
What were they protecting you from?
Strahd.
There's no reason that you had to rely on traders to the other people in this land for your own protection.
There's no reason. The Vistanis are the only thing that's keeping Strahd's minions, the rest of the minions, from tearing us apart to shreds.
You're making a deal with the devil. The Vistani are the reason that Strahd is as powerful as he is. That's the reason why there are relics missing from the town.
Now, let me just say, I don't think it's all of them, but it is this group.
As you all start conversing, you all look at the group of Dusk Elves, and amongst all of them, you only see men. And oh my god, what the fuck?
That was a peak and a half.
What happened?
I don't know.
Is that me?
My ears.
I think so, but it's fine now.
It's fine now. Okay.
Oh, dear.
Casimir looks at you all and says, We are doomed by Strahd, and if we, without the protection of the Vistanis, we can't survive here. We cannot escape. There are no way for us to leave.
There's no way for anyone in this place to leave. That's not unique to you.
No.
And it's not a reason why the villagers should throw you into the arms of Strahd to save themselves, and it's not a reason why you should throw the villagers into Strahd's control to save yourselves.
It feels more like mere minutes when all this happened. Feels just like a few hours ago. A few hours ago, I can be living together with the entirety of my race. A few hours later, all of them are killed, desecrated. Strahd is powerful. Do you guys believe yourself to be able to win against him?
Yeah. Why not? I believe a lot of us. Now, we were sent here on a mission. I believe we will. We have to win. Now, or at some point in the future, we have to beat Strahd. And I think we can. We've already fortified. We've already helped free Vallaki from the clutches of both the Baron and evil Fiona Wachter. We are not going to lose.
As you say that, he looks at all of you one by one and says, "In that case, you should head to the Amber Temple. I've only heard but stories, but within the Amber Temple, perhaps you can find how Strahd became a vampire."
Well, I suppose we can do that at some point.
We
Not now,
have
maybe,
an-
but
We have an invitation from Strahd to join him for dinner at Ravenloft. He promises us safe passage. Would you suggest we go there first, or to the Amber Temple?
Depends how generous Strahd has been these past years. From the looks of things, he's not being that generous anymore. The more you know of his secrets, the more you know of his weaknesses, the more and the faster he will deal with you all.
in that case, I suppose we should go meet him first. And then we go to the temple. And then we come back. Once we've had a look at him, once you've checked in on Arvina, I feel like we should go to the Amber Temple after that. Not before. Because I don't want to make him mad. I don't want him to be mad at us at this point. We are already quite late for dinner. Well, we already a couple of days behind his invitation. I don't know how long that invitation will last, so I believe we should make use of that while we can.
It does seem we should. And then to the Dusk Elves that are there. Thank you. You have helped us. And you are now making decisions without the influence of Strahd, and without needing to be coerced or controlled. This is the way that we'll all make it out of this. If you do need a place of safety, we're looking to return the skull of Arkenvost back to Arkenvost. If you're willing to stay there, we'll hope to see you soon.
As you say that, you... In the far background, all of you hear howling of wolves.
Oh.
Casimir looks around and says, "They've been waiting all this time. If not for the Vistanis, we would have been dead a long time ago."
Now, who's been waiting? Who's been waiting?
And howls get closer. Leave now.
What are they? Werewolves.
Perhaps.
Werewolves.
Perhaps they might be.
Well, that won't do. Come on, let's round up the horses and get out of here.
No, where I go, where our people go, there will be danger. We must stay here.
Well, I'm saying that I'm just pointing at the rest of my team. Like, we should round up the horses and get out of here. As many horses as we can get. Let's get them to town. Let's get the wagons to town. Let's make sure they're all. At the very least, let's get some wagons. You know. Because the town could use more of these supplies. I do not want to leave them here for the wolves.
You guys feel it creeping ever closer as you all start hearing the howls even louder.
Come on, pack up. Let's get all this stuff.
What are you guys doing?
We should go. Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll start grabbing horses and wagons.
Alright, start grabbing horses and wagons.
I guess one of the wagons we should take is the one with the treasure.
Yeah, obviously
sure.
treasure wagon.
Yeah, and then one or two besides there. If
Alright.
we can.
You start to round up the horses and start grabbing the wagons and start heading towards Vallaki. And
Are the Dusk Girls coming with us? Like, what do they seem to be doing?
they seem to be getting prepared. They're unsheathing their swords and just steadying their breathing. All of them seems to be accepting their fate. As another howl appears and a bunch of, you see what looks to be 5 dire werewolves breach through the forest as they start running towards the Dusk Elves.
Just before we leave, I yell back to them, "Come with us! You don't need to die here!"
Casimir just shakes his head and starts entering a fight with the dire werewolves as they just fight as much as they can. Their weapons aren't effective at all, but they still fight. You see blasts of magic coming out as you all start grabbing the horses and start leaving. And like, you hear several wolves and werewolves that seems to be catching up with you guys instead, but several of the Dusk Elves starts running towards those towards them and grabbing their attention instead. As you guys make it out and enter Vallaki as fast as you can with the horses.
I think we need to get all the guards to that gate There are werewolves just outside of town. I think our time might be up. We have brought these horses. Got these wagons. Something. The Vistani outside of town. They try to kill us. We beat them. There are now werewolves. I suggest you get, and this is just like, so I suggest like we find militia. We get Father Lucian. We get Izek. We get that guard captain guy. We get them all. We let them know that there are werewolves outside of town. We might be able to deal with that.
Agreed. We should go to the church quick as we can.
Agreed. And some of us should head to warn Zek and the guard guy. What's his name?
Darius.
Darius?
Darius. Darius? Is it
Darius.
Darius?
D-A-R-I-U-S.
Alright.
As
Well, some of us
you guys start leaving the Vistani encampment and start heading towards Valaki, sounds of fighting have begun and then mere moments later stilled. You guys, with the horses, ran as fast as you can. You guys are by the gates of the Valaki right now as the guards recognize you all and starts opening the gates, ushering you guys in as fast as they can. You enter and pass by the fortified gates and the fortified walls towards the west, and you see what looks to be, at the very least, 10 guards that are just by the walls currently. As you see a man who looks to be clad in much better armor, starting to command all of them towards this side of the walls.
good. We got werewolves on the way. I don't know if they're gonna come, but let's be careful.
Captain Darius nods and he shouts, "Guards, form up!" And they all start to line up and they all start to get prepared. Right. We must protect this village as much as we can. And
Don't
they
have silver
still their
weapons?
heart. No, we don't. We don't have any sort of blacksmith.
Well, I'm a blacksmith. Now here's the thing. Y'all need to... Y'all won't have all the silver. If y'all have, like, metal, if y'all have something, I can silver your weapons. It's not gonna be 100% chance, but if y'all have weapons and y'all have the gold for it, I can do it. I have the power to magically do something. Actually, hang on. Wait a minute. Yeah, like, no, I don't have fabricate yet. Well. Oh well.
As you guys are inside, all the horses have been ushered in. Silence peaks as you all, in the dead of silence, starts to just wait, anticipate the werewolves, the dire werewolves, and the dire wolves that will attack the wall. As a minute passes, 2 minutes, 5, 10, nothing happens.
Well. Maybe they won't come today. How have y'all survived this long without a blacksmith?
We fashion weapon as much as we can with what we have. Usually we find a way. Sadly, our stocks have been depleting as the recent fights have taken a toll.
Fair. Well. So, just out of character question, how long would it take to... If I didn't use my skill to silver the weapon, if I didn't use Channel Divinity to silver it, how long would it take? What is actually what is the time? There is a guide for this, I think.
Just normally silvering it.
Yeah.
I would say it'll take you probably, I don't know, less than a day. But
I'm pretty sure
definitely
there's a. Oh, that's
Definitely a long time.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not sure about all that specifics, but yeah. And with that, you all head back to Valaki, attempting to find some sort of safety as you hope not to be chased by a bunch of wolves. You prepare for your dinner with Strahd, and that is where I will end the session.
All right.